Hey guys, good morning. We got 2 minutes till the afternoon. How are you guys doing? I hope you guys are doing good. Hey Louise, thank you so much for the host. How are you doing? I hope you're doing good. Hey Kelly, how are you doing? Hey Polly, how are you doing as well? I'm doing good. I'm doing much better than yesterday. I was having a great time yesterday, so I hope you are doing well. Hey Mr. Bunny, how are you doing? I hope you're doing good as well. And hey Di, how are you doing? I hope you all are doing fantastic. Whew. I don't know if I think it's just allergies. I don't think I'm sick, but yesterday I was just going through it, so love that. But you know what? We're good today. We're back and we're playing Sims 2. And okay, so we have a couple things to talk about with Sims 2 that I didn't know previously. Woo, excuse me. So, I'm gonna wait till, a little bit longer, like, for more people to come in, so then, like, I don't have to, like, repeat myself, like, 5 million times. Not that I don't mind that, because I love hearing myself talk. But I'm just gonna wait a few more minutes. You have Chipotle? Oh my goodness. Have you ever gotten those, like, posts where it says, like, society would be thriving if our parents could say Chipotle correctly, and, like, they show the parents the word, and they say, like, they just butcher it. I think those posts are so funny. Oh, anyways. I hope it's delicious. I've actually never had Chipotle in my life. Never had it. It looks delicious, but see, the one we had by where I live was never a drive-through. So I just never bothered going in there, but a new one just got built closer with the drive-through. So I think I'm going to be going there maybe this weekend. Hey Bella, how are you doing? I hope we're doing good. I'm so sorry your shoulder's killing you, Louise. I hope you feel better. Mr. Bunny, thank you for the 3-month resub. How are you? I hope you're doing fantastic. Thank you for streaming. Appreciate you. I'm glad I'm able to support that. Mr. Bunny, thank you so much. I still remember that first stream when you joined and I was sitting, my Sims 3 crashed. And I was sitting there for like 20 plus minutes, and you're like, woo, this is really good gameplay. And I was like, please, I'm so sorry. But you decided to stay. You decided to stay. And look now. And look now. And if you didn't, you wouldn't have made all those amazing edits of me. I think I still have some of them saved, like pinned in the Discord. And those were so iconic. I should still, my favorite one was when it was in Oblivion, and let me play this Animal Crossing music while we're sitting here in silence. Where I'm talking to the guy in Animal Crossing in Oblivion, and he calls me fat. And I was using face cam that day, and I was like, oh, the audacity of this man. Man, that was really fun. I really enjoyed that. But thank you so much for the 3-month resub, Mr. Bunny. I really appreciate it. And Louise, I hope your shoulder feels better. Is that from the rock climbing? I really hope, your teacher is not making you guys do all that, like, extra stuff still. I hope they, like, toned it down, or are you still doing, like, the same activities? How are you doing, Bella? I hope you're doing good. I'm feeling much better today. Thank you for asking. I don't know. I think it was my allergies. I have really bad allergies. I'm allergic to mold really badly, and grass, tree pollen. Both of those. I don't know. But I just think I got hit with, like, 5 million bricks yesterday, but I'm doing much better today. Thank you for asking. You gain some use to your life, if your mom could say Twitch instead of Twitch. I love that. My father could never. I'll let her eat her grilled cheese while I tell the story. My father is dyslexic, and I don't know if this is a category of dyslexia. I assume it is, but not only does he read things wrong, but he says them wrong. Not all the time, but I would ask him, you know, for a caramel macchiato, let's say. When I used to love caramel macchiatos, you know, they're still delicious. He would order a caramel macchiato. And he also, whenever I would say, my mother would say, like, can you order me, I feel like I'm gonna say it wrong now, a chai tea. He would say a tai chi. I don't know if you guys ever remember the show Wow Wow Wasby. No, it's Wow Wow Wubsy. He would say Wow Wow Wasby. He would say it backwards. Whichever one was the opposite, he would just say it. And I was like, what? And he wouldn't even notice. So it was just kind of funny. But obviously, I feel bad laughing at my dad. But we love our parents. That's illegal. Kelly, please, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to never... Oh, my goodness. I don't mean to not, eat Chipotle. I'll try it one day. You're starving, Bella. You should get Chipotle. If you like it. Or make a wrap. That sounds good, too. Alright, she need... Okay, well, that's... Oh, my God. I had almost a panic attack that she was gonna be naked. Oh, but she's not pregnant, so we're good. What is this? Okay. I don't really remember what we were doing. Like, I don't remember where we left off. So I'm just going to take care of their needs while I figure this out. Oh, Mr. Bunny, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. But you watch it, it should be... That is so funny. I mean, she's not wrong. She does have a point. She does have a point, but, you know, wake up. It's, I don't know, you know, she does have a point. She does. I guess I can't argue with that. You're really doing that because of, okay, because of the rain. So that's good at least. We're back to soccer Monday, I think. I'm so sorry. Like, that's still ridiculous. Especially, okay, I don't understand how you can go rock climbing after you were just, like, soaking wet outside. Like, that is a hazard waiting to happen, Louise. Like, that's not okay, in my eyes. So, I'm glad you're okay. I'm sorry your shoulder is sore. But still, I probably would have had a panic attack, trying to climb. No, don't go to bed. Unless you're making, the bed. Then that's fine. I think... Okay, so this is their 4th day. Like, so this is gonna be their 4th day. And, okay, sorry, I was just turning my monitor a little bit. And she is going to college tomorrow. So we have to send her off to college before 6 p.m. tomorrow night. And then tomorrow is gonna be their last day. So she's gonna leave her 2 children here, with her parents. So, love to see it. But that's okay, because... Patricia here wants to teach Paul how to walk anyway. So I think we're going to make smart milk for Paul when she's done eating her spaghetti. Alright, where was I? The closest Chipotle to me is in London. Wow. So for us that's far, like 2.5 hours. Oh my goodness. Okay, maybe not Chipotle. But maybe any other place that has, like, good food. Which I guess could be anywhere. So that doesn't really narrow it down. So I'm just gonna stop talking. She does, but ooh, I love that. She does have a point, though. So I understand where your mother is coming from. Kai, get out. How are you doing, Kai? Hope you're doing good. Hey, Alexander, how are you doing? I'm doing good. I hope you're doing fantastic. Happy Thursday. Kai, get out of here. Hey, Sparta, how are you doing? I hope you're doing good. Okay, so that was their 4th day. Let me mark that. We got one more day left. What's the problem? What are you doing? Alright, oh my god, this is a clusterfuck, dude. No, that's not your bed. Okay, why don't you just go practice the drums, and whatever, that's fine. Is this, is he drinking this? Okay. I need him to drink this so we could teach... He's not even drinking it. Okay. Paul, please. Alright. Now teach Paul to walk or something. Is it walk? It's walk. What is this? Were they gonna huggle? That would have been cute. Oh, well. He's a deputy head teacher, but the teacher told us to go on the climbing wall wasn't even... What the heck? So, a teacher that wasn't even your teacher put you at risk. We love to see it. Love that. I would be so mad. Ooh, Bella, that sounds delicious. Can you get anywhere near you or order it? I hope we're doing good, Kai. Your shoulder doesn't hurt that much in school, but when you're resting at home, maybe you're so focused on school and, like, getting to class, doing your work, you're, like, suppressing the thought of your shoulder hurting, because I know our brains can do something like that. And then when you get home and you can finally relax, you know, you start to realize your shoulder's actually hurting. I could see that. I don't think she's gonna... No. I think she needs 2 more skills points. So, she's not gonna get a scholarship. But that's okay. I should probably save, too. I haven't saved yet. Right, too many toddlers. Oh, and that's... Thank you for reminding me, Bella, because I need to talk about that. No. Okay, so it's like the drum. For the longest time, I thought she said the trunk, like how you, like, slam a trunk down. You smack it. And Kai had to tell me it was the drum. And I was like, oh, the drum, not the trunk. I love that. That is so cute. What do you mean not the Animal Crossing music? It's either this or Stardew. I'm very limited. Wait, actually. Twitch released something about partnering with, was it Warner Brothers? I don't know. If you stream, or I don't know if everyone got sent this if you have an account. I don't know. They were talking about music, and like they partnered with somebody. I thought it was Warner Brothers, like, so you can play specific music. I don't know. I didn't read the whole email, but I was like, ooh. I will never forget, one of the main reasons I moved to Twitch was literally because I could play my Spotify playlist and not get in trouble, and I was like, this is literal goals. And no, you can't do that. So, you know, I mean, I get it, but boo. Bella, I say then definitely order some Korean food. Alright. Oh my god, Spoopy Bee! Oh my god, the hat fits perfectly on Bewitched. Oh my goodness gracious. And my dog wants to join in on the fun. But wait, the hat fits perfectly. Alright, let me save. Because we taught him to walk. Alright, wait, hold on. I feel like I forgot some things. Or I missed some things. Not forgot some things, missed some things. You told the teacher I didn't want to do it. That is not okay. Like, what if you were deathly afraid of heights, Louise? That happened to me in gym. I don't know. People could think I'm like a wuss or whatever. I have a fear of heights. Like, it's bad. Kai will vouch for me. I have to hold her hand when I go up and down escalators. If they're open, like if So if you have an escalator and there's like no walls around it, I need to hold her hand because I don't like being off the ground. I can't look over the railing at our mall. Like it's just a 2-story building and I literally get queasy. So what if that was you and then you had to do rock climbing? I probably no. I'm so sorry. But that happened to me in gym. We had to like run up and down our bleachers when I was in high school, and our bleachers were very high, and they were open, and like when you got to the very top, there was just like a a fence there, like the chain link fence, but you could like drop down. Bella, thank you for the awkward fart. That was literally me on the bleachers though. Like I felt like I wanted to just fart, you know. And you could see down into the abyss of the ground, and I felt like I was going to die. I felt like I was going to pass out. And I had to like hold my friend's hand. And if that wasn't bad enough, I had another girl in the class be like, why is she holding her hand? I'm like, I'm literally going to die. So I had to... Chloe, thanks for the fart as well. So I told my teacher, I was like, listen, I'm having a panic attack right now. I cannot keep doing these bleachers. I can't keep going up and down because I'm literally having a panic attack with the height difference. And she didn't believe me. She was like, oh, are you sure? Because you're doing a really good job. I'm like, do you want me to just pass out? Like, what do you... And so she was like, well, I guess you could walk the track. And that made me just so mad that she didn't... Like, her tone was disappointment. And I was like, what... I actually started crying walking along the track because, like, I felt traumatized. I know maybe some people think that's pathetic. I don't know. But I had a panic attack and I started crying. Not like horribly, but like it was like tears that I felt like, you know, the adrenaline rush of being scared and then like you feel finally safe and you can't hold it in. That's what was happening. And it's just, it really pisses me off when I see teachers making students do things when they say they don't want to do them, because it's not necessarily because they're like lazy or they don't want to participate. There's an underlying reason, and it's because half of these students have anxiety problems, and it's already hard enough going to school with a ton of people, especially when they're not your friends. And school really sucked. And I wish I didn't have anxiety problems. I wish I was normal, quote unquote, and I could just live my life. But it's not, I can't do that apparently. So I just hate when teachers don't believe you. Anyway, that was my rant. So sorry. I just had to say that. Oh, I'm so glad I'm out of school. It really gets better. If you're in school right now, it gets better. I'm telling you. I have not seen Squid Game. I've heard about it. I've seen a lot of TikToks about it, but I haven't watched it myself. I'm probably gonna watch it alone, like on my phone or something, because I don't think my parents are interested in it. I told them about it, but they were like, eh. So I'm probably gonna end up watching it myself because I heard it's really good. But I also heard it's really sad. So it looks good. And, you know, it reminds me of Saw, but like it obviously different. Mostly just because of the games and stuff. But I hope I don't get a burglar. I'm going to save. Wink, wink. But I have not seen it personally, but I've seen a lot. Stop, Kai. Oh my goodness. Why are you outing me like this? You hate heights too. Oh, Louise. I'm so sorry. Yeah, no. See, that's... Teachers need to get a clue. They need to get a clue. No, not another awkward part with the toots. Thank you guys so much. I appreciate it. Right? It's... I just, you know, people, who turned this on? You bitch. It's 11:42. Oh my god, he's wide awake. Alright, you know what? Turn that off. Hold on. We're gonna, don't pay attention. Go back to bed. Can somebody use this toilet? Oh, you can. I'm gonna lock and talk. Can you? No. Damn. Alright, well that sucks to be you, I guess. You're gonna have a dirty diaper. And why don't you play with toys? Okay. What was that? Oh, my dog came home. Is my dog okay? Cat. Oh yeah, my dog's food is broken. So I need to do this for whatever reason. Motives, hunger, Eeyore, full. Okay. Alright, there we go. Then we're good. We're good. She laughed at you because your shoulder hurt? Man, what a bitch. I'm so sorry, Louise. I hate people like that. I will not hesitate. That vine I read it exactly how that kid said it. I've heard that one is good too, Kelly. Thank you for the wow. I appreciate it. Actually, I've heard like they're in. I mean, I don't think they're related, but people have called them like the Holy Trinity, and it's Alice in Borderland, Squid Game, and then there's one other one I don't know the name of, but I know you told me that one was good too. It is. From what I remember Kai telling me, it's like it's a game type deal situation. Alright, why don't you sleep? Where are you going? Don't wake him up. Play with that. Oh my god, it's only 2 in the morning. Let's pick up the pace here. Alright, they're going to sleep. That's fine. Oh! Do they even have a burglar alarm? Okay, they do. Just in case we do have a burglar. Do you age today? No. Okay, so she's not gonna age till next round. Ooh, you could use this toilet, though. So, there was a couple things I wanted to talk about regarding Sims 2. Because I was reading up on how this game could get corrupted, and it made me realize a couple things. So I need to share. Oh, she wants to cuddle. I need to share those things with you guys. And also, if you play Sims 2 as well and you don't know this, then you know, this can maybe help you. No, please, I'm not extra gassy today. I'm being framed. I'm being framed. I feel every kid's still in school. It is quite a journey to come out when you find it miserable. Oh my god. School is just... It really does get better. It really, Kelly, damn it. Thank you for the fart again. It really does get better. And... Okay. Hold on. I'm getting distracted. I apologize. But if you are in high school right now and you hate it, just know once you're done, none of those people matter. You know, like, obviously your friends, but the nice people, sure. But the people that were mean to you, rude to you, they don't mean anything anymore. Because you're going to go off and do your own thing, whether you go to college or not. You will never have to see them again. And unless maybe you go to your high school reunion. But you know what? Those 4 years, well, at least for me, 4 years. I don't know if it's different for like different countries. It doesn't matter. So it really does get better, and I stand by that. You know, being an adult is hard, and I know people that have said, like, that are my age, like, man, I wish we could go back to being a kid. The more, though, I think about it, the more I'm glad I'm an adult, just for my anxiety, I guess. I don't know. There's things I do as an adult that do drive my anxiety up the wall, but all I remember being, in my case at least, growing up, I was always anxious. Like, every day I went to school, I had, like, I was just anxious to go. Because I didn't know what was going to happen that day, you know? And it was... So, it... it took a toll on me. But, you know, being an adult, it's not... I don't feel that way as much anymore. So, I say it gets better. I'm glad... Oh, I just, like, almost choked on my water. I'm glad you enjoyed your high school experience. That is awesome to hear. And I didn't, you know, besides, like, the things I was just talking about, like, with anxiety, it's, my experience wasn't bad. Like, I'm very fortunate, lucky enough to say I've never been bullied, to my face, at least. And I know that's, like, a big part of why school is so miserable for so many kids. And... you know, we need to stop the bullying, man, because there really is there's no point to it. It's ridiculous. What are we doing over here? Okay, that's fine. They can make out or whatever. It's on a balcony? Oh, Louise, I could never do that. I am so sorry. I don't know how you made it through that, but bless you, because I could never. Right, I love the animals in Sims 2. I think they are super adorable. I'm not a big fan of the look of them in Sims 3. I think they look... So, oh my god, hold on. Okay, I apologize. I will say in Sims 3, the Sims 3 Pets is my favorite for the interactions and the amount of stuff you could do in the game. But I don't think they're my favorite style. I think they almost look a little too, I don't know, they look a little funky. What are they doing? Oh, okay. He's going to work. Oh, hopefully he pees at work. Oh, and he wants to gain a skill point. Nice. Okay, well, oh, you know what? Whatever. If she wants to do that, she can. You know what? Why don't you put her on the toilet? Yeah, why don't we do that? Crap, what were we talking about? Oh yeah, the dogs. The animals. So I love Sims 3 Pets, but I would have to say Sims... I still think Sims 2 has really good... Like, I like the way that the actual animal looks. Same with Sims 4. But I still think Sims 3 Pets did it the best. But yeah, they're adorable in this game. Another one, please! No, I didn't do it. Just... No! It can, but it could get better. You know, you never know. All right, so she's gonna go to work too. Oh, and she wants. I'm gonna lock that in. All right, they're becoming very successful, which is good. And I just gotta watch the clock and make sure she. Ooh. Okay, I'm gonna have to hire a babysitter, unless I'll have to see what time. Whoever gets home first, I'll have to see. Oh my god, that scared the shit out of me. I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to get very loud. Kelly, thank you for the 10 bits and for the scare. I really appreciate it. Wow. Can I not do that? It's pretty being in so many extra curricular activities like student government, gymnastics, football, culinary club. That is awesome. That is a good way to build up your friend group as well as keep yourself preoccupied. Is being in a lot of clubs. I, for one, was in none except German club, and I was only in German club because Kai asked me to. I didn't even take German. I took Spanish. So, but it was pretty fun. Like, we went, like, downtown to go shopping during Christmas time, so that was pretty cool. But, you know, I didn't do much. I wanted to come home and play, like, The Sims and video games, so that's my bad. But yeah, if you're involved with things, it does make things easier. At least, hopefully, you're back to soccer then on Monday, Louise. You like Sims 2 animals for the look, Sims 2 for the amount of species, yes, and Sims 4 for making, you manage my money better. Ooh, does that mean you didn't buy it? I wanna be sure I'm reading that correctly. That's pretty funny. All right, let's just clean up a little bit because she's going, you know, away. So might as well just make her clean before she leaves. Kelly, I can't believe you did that. I can't believe you've done this. All right, let me pull these weeds. Okay, so what I wanted to talk about with The Sims, because I keep forgetting. So, you know, I was thinking, and so okay, how do I want to start this? It all started when I was, you know, making a backup of my hood and running hood checker. And I was thinking, and I was like, how do you actually know? Because you know how sometimes hood checker, like, it's supposed to help your save, but there is, like, a good chance it could, like, mess something up. So it's recommended to back up your game before you do hood checker. And I was thinking about that. I was like, so how do you know if your hood, it got, like, corrupted from potentially using hood checker? You know, like, how do you know? Like, how can you check? I just assumed if you, you know, loaded the game and your hood worked, it would be fine. But what if it comes down to individual Sims? See, I play with a lot of different families, so am I going to have to load every single family to check? Like, that's pretty tedious. So I asked in my Discord server, and Bexy sent me a link for, like, this whole wiki on corruption. And I'm sure a lot of you guys have already, like... What the frick was that? I don't know what that was. I'm going to save. I'm sure you guys have been there. But, I was reading through it, and there's so much little things. So many little things that could potentially corrupt your Sims 2 game. Something as simple as, you know, or little as, I think we all know the one, like, breaking an urn or, like, smashing an urn. That one I think is more commonly known. I didn't actually know this. It makes sense when you think about it, but I didn't know about it. If you put a community lot that was, like, in the game, or a house that was owned by anybody into the bin, that could potentially corrupt your game. If you move a family with a house into the bin, that could potentially corrupt your game. Deleting any families in the bin could potentially corrupt the game. I think we all knew that one, but I'm assuming, because they didn't specify, I'm assuming even created Sims that you make, if you delete them, that there is a risk of... Oh my god, that scared me again. Holy... I think Kelly's out for blood today. Oh my god, and the boost stream started. Or boost whatever it is. So, even if you make a Sim and you don't like them and you go to delete them from the bin, that can potentially corrupt your game. So it's really scary. This game is very scary if you think about it. It's very finicky. Oh, I hope you don't get hit in the ankle either, Louise, but I hope you enjoy soccer. No, Kelly, please. You bought it 50% off. Yeah, it's Sims 4 Cats and Dogs is very tragic. I like the way the pets look, but it's still very tragic. And if a pack needs a refresh, it's that damn pack. And they better be adding a lot more stuff than just like extra objects and like your nails done, like spa day. That pack needs help. It's bad. The next family we're playing is the Marshall family. They are the ones, if you guys remember the beta pictures of Sims 2, there was a specific family. Okay, he comes back at 3. We're gonna send her at 3 then. There was a specific family in the beta pictures where it was like a teen party, and there was a girl with like a red tank top on, and she had like short brown hair with streaks in it, and a couple pictures were showing her at a party or having a party, and like her little toddler brother was annoying her, and she was looking like really annoyed that he was asking for like attention. That is the Marshall family, and we're gonna be playing them next. But that family has some problems because I guess I'll wait till we get there, but the father of the house cheated on the mother and got another woman pregnant, and he doesn't know she knows, and she is mad at her husband, and he has no idea. So can't wait for that scandal. So that is the next family. And Bella, thank you for the 2,000 points to the boost challenge as well. I really appreciate it. And I'm not Sunrise. Thank you for the 2,000 points as well. I really appreciate you guys. Thank you so much. Much people is just how therapeutic the Sims get. Right? It is a really good escape. You really focus on it without realizing because you're trying to take care of like people. And it's just, oh, this poor dog. And you just don't realize how much you can, escape into the Sims. And it really is therapeutic. No, Kelly, you're fine. Thank you again for the 10 bits and for scaring me. We love to see it. All right, let me feed this kid. We'll get a bottle for Paul. What are you doing? Oh, is she checking herself out? Oh, and the dog peed in the house. Uh-oh. Mayday. Hunger, Eeyore, full. I don't know why some families in my hood, the pets, like, are glitching out with the food bowl, and they will, not eat. Like, it won't do it, so I have to cheat. I apologize. But I don't want my dog leaving me. And now we're playing fetch. Oh, good. Eeyore's off today. Oh, okay. Hold on. We gotta hurry it up here. Okay, so college. Let me save first. Alright, he made, wow, 487 simoleons today. That's a lot of money for one day. That's pretty good. So what, like I was saying with the corruption, I was reading more about it, and something I didn't actually know was when Sims Hold on. Oh, okay. I thought my computer was making noises, but somebody is just weed whacking outside, so we're fine. So, along with the corruption, they were talking about deaths in The Sims. And I was not aware of this. Yes. Okay, so she's going to college. And when Sims die, they don't actually die. So, I kind of knew that, but it also just, it didn't dawn on me, I guess. But so if you have a sim that dies, so let's say my first generation finally passes away. So let's say Mortimer dies. Well, he kind of dies before everyone else. Okay, let's say like Don, Dina, Nina, they all die, right? Their, unfortunately, their, uh, character data, I guess, still remains intact in the game. So they're still counting as a sim that is living, technically. So they're not alive, but they're still in the game, which makes sense because then that way you can see them in the family tree. They still have memories with these people, and you know, all of that. I'm alive but I'm dead, right? So it didn't really click with me until I like read it, because I was under the impression if a sim died in the Sims games, that would open up a free slot for someone to be born. That's not the case. And if you didn't know that, I'm telling you that right now. So if you're playing in an Uberhood and you have a lot of Sims, be careful, because The Sims 2 has a limit of 30,000 Sims, like physical beings. I know that seems like a lot, like, oh, like I'll never reach that. If you play in an Uberhood, you might surprise yourself. If you don't ever plan on ending the hood, you know, if you want it to go for a long time. I'm already at 1,329 Sims, and that consists of playable Sims, townies, NPCs, pets, I'm assuming. So you gotta be very careful. That's why there's really nice mods out there like anti-redundancy, or like no townie regen. And you want to get the mod like no unlink upon delete or something for like urns, so in case they do break, you're not shit out of luck that your game is broken. Hey Stacy, how are you doing? I hope we're doing good. I'm doing fantastic. I'm so glad you're doing great. Nice. I hope you have fun playing Sims 2, and then I hope you have fun drawing. So it's I didn't know this. I didn't know if a sim dies, that doesn't necessarily mean that a free space opens for like a sim to be born. So like instead of, you know, me going from 1,329 to like 28, I'm gonna go to 1,330 and then up. Like it's never gonna go down unless I take the time to actually erase a sim from existence. But that could be very that could cause corruption itself. Like that is very tricky. Like you have to make sure you're doing it the correct way. So it's better to just not delete anyone. So now that I know this, I am limiting babies that are going to be had. Because, you know, I plan on having this hood for as long as I can. So I need to be careful. Now, I already have over 1,000 Sims. And, you know, I really wanted to add more hoods eventually. So that's going to be even more Sims. So I'm a little torn. And, you know, I have a couple families trying to make it to like 10 children. I think I'm going to stop that. We're not going to do that anymore. And we're going to just limit babies. So, I don't know if I want to do it based on aspiration or if I want to do it just, based on like age. Like if a certain sim reaches a certain point in their lives, I'm gonna just cut them off if they have kids or not, you know. But I'm gonna have to figure it out because, you know, I don't want to reach. And once you reach 30,000, the game will start deleting Sims on its own, and that's gonna corrupt your game. Because you're going to have a sim being born or generated, and they're going to get automatically deleted. And so you have sims then that are, we got to clean this. So you have sim character data that is being, created and then destroyed, and it's like a huge mess. So I gotta be really careful. And if anyone else didn't know that, well, now you do. So you gotta be careful, I guess. I don't know if the same works in Sims 3, in Sims 4. Sorry, I was taking a sip of coffee. I certainly kind of hope not, but I guess we'll see. So Iris will grow up in just one day. Okay, but unfortunately, this is their last day of rotation, so she's not going to age up until next round, but that's okay. Don't want her and her mother too close in age. Okay, so the Marshalls are next. So let's just, let's get this family situated. What's up with you guys? Alright, why don't you use the toilet? And then once everyone gets situated, I'll be switching over to the Marshalls. We also need to get her a bottle. So get Iris a bottle. Hey, Lynn, how are you doing? You're just coming from the dentist and can't feel half your face. Oh, no. The Novocaine is making me shake. Oh, my God. Lynn, are you okay? I'm so sorry. I hope you feel better. I don't know why. I literally read it at first in my head that you got home from the dentist and you can't feel your hair. And I was like, that's not right. And then I read it again, and I was like, not once did you say hair. I'm glad you're good, and you need to get a... I'm so sorry, though, that you're all numb. But I hope the crowning went well. Did you get the crown on your head, too? Not my hair, I love my... Right? That's how I was like, wait, what's happening? You can't feel your hair. Ooh, how much money did she make? She made $5,000 in total. Nice. Good for you. What are you doing? I'll make the bed. Why are you so awake? I don't know what's going on in this family. Okay, that's fine. And... Okay. I'm just, Oh. Alright. Let's save it here, and let's move on to the Marshall family. Oh, Kelly. Because I'm a queen, right? Exactly, exactly. That's why I asked. I was like, how did your crowning go? All right, Louise, no problem. Enjoy your lurk. At least, Lynn, you know, you could use that as an excuse to not do anything and, you know, just like chill out today. Do you have work today, or are you off? Where are the... Oh, was that the... Okay, here are the Marshalls. So, obviously, some rounds have gone by. But, in the beta, Lila here had a younger brother. Except in this one, they had twins. So, I don't know if, like, there were twins in the beta originally. But you... Like, if you have seen beta images of Sims 2, you might recognize this house. It has an iconic section with where the whole floor plan is just open, but this area over here, I don't know if anyone recognizes like this like TV with the plants in the couch, but there were a couple pictures of like a grandkid and a grandma sitting on the floor playing video games, and like there were people sitting on the couch and people like watching from behind. There were like a couple pictures of that from the beta, and every time I come into this house I feel really nostalgic. Also, this kitchen I think is also iconic. I think this was the same kitchen, obviously a little different from the beta, but this is where you see a bunch of like teenagers grabbing the slices of pizza, showing like how like there's individual slices and stuff. So this house is pretty iconic. It's the partying house. Oh, we have a pond out back. So Mr. Ralph Marshall here is a cheater. Cheater, pumpkin eater. And I don't know why he hates his daughter so much. She is a horrible... actually, no, I don't know what's going on here. But apparently he hates his daughter, and so does she. She's not pregnant that I know. No, so I don't know what the frick the problem is here. But Mr. Ralph Marshall is a cheater. And he's kind of in love with his wife. Their relationship's not that great. But he's madly in love with Virginia Thompson, who we played earlier. And they had the kid, Kelly, you said that the kid looked like the one kid from the movie Hugo. That is their kid. So that was Ralph's kid. Yeah, he had a kid with Virginia, named Alex Marshall, and he finds her way more attractive than he does his wife. But he's got still a good relationship with his wife. But if you come over here, she's pissed. She's got -20 over 85. Like that's not even crush. That's not even in love. So she's really pissed off. She also was pretty pissed off, I'm pretty sure, at Virginia, but it's gone down since then. So she's very mad at her husband. But her husband has no idea that she knows that he cheated on her and has a baby with someone else. Oh. But she's apparently still gonna let him kiss her, so I don't know. I guess she forgives him. But wait, what the frick is going on here? Can I sell this? I have no idea what's going on. Wait, what's going on? Be poked! Oh my goodness gracious. These people are horrible. Alright, why don't you... Wait a minute. Okay, why don't you just go scrap that painting? Now, why would you attack your own child? Like, what is wrong with you? Alright, he needs, he needs logic. Hold on. See, I don't want him to summon aliens because I don't want him to get pregnant. Because, you know, we're trying to hold off on having more babies. So, I think I'm going to have him just study logic from the computer. Just in case. Just in case. Because you don't know. You don't know. You're so hungry, but the left side of your face is numb. No work today, but tomorrow because a new shift. What, do you know, like, what your schedule is? Like, are you doing closings or are you doing openings for October? Yeah, eat all the ice cream. Hugo Daddy. You're right. It's a great kitchen. Oh my god. Can she not? These parents are kind of wild. Like, what is wrong with you? This house is very interesting. Again, it was decorated to fit the Maxis like beta theme, so it's not my favorite thing, and I've just been so lazy to like redo these houses. You know, I have to be in a specific mood to renovate because it's not my favorite thing. So I just have not been in the mood. I've done some, but not all. I need to clean up. But yeah, this is a really nice kitchen. It's huge, and I really love it. But let's make espresso too. All right. So what does she want to do? Take a bubble bath, juggle, talk. Why don't you know what? Let's juggle. Such a random interaction, but I love it. Where are you going? Wait, weren't they going to play tag or something? Oh, water balloon fight. Okay. We have like 50 million bathrooms too in this house. Review's full of drama. Sometimes I wish it was the base game. Right? It literally was going to be too, and I don't know what happened. Because it was done. Like, it was literally done. And then they scrapped it. I don't know if they felt like You gotta be shitting me right now. You gotta be shitting me. Now I don't know. Now I don't know what I want to do. She's a family sim. I know Pleasant Sim Cindy, she has she has a post about this, talking about like managing children. They already have 3. I don't know what I want to do. They already have 3 babies, but they've technically never had a baby with me playing. Like, these are all pre-made children, you know? Like, she never had a baby when I was, like, during me playing them. She honestly is getting up there, too. So, alright, you know what? We'll try. We'll try it out. Alright, I'm gonna lock that in. But we're gonna do a casual one. We're gonna do casual. See, it would kind of be nice to see what their kid looks like, because, you know, again, all their children were pre-mades. So this would be their first kid using their new faces. So I'm a little curious. Oh, but they don't even like each other. I forgot. It's slowly going down. Alright, well, let's just casual woohoo, and we'll see what happens. Oh, she does want to go to college. I'm gonna lock that in. So, she doesn't have a boyfriend, per se, but she's been seeing, like, 3 different people. And she wants to go out with Vincent, go out with Sterling, and then sneak out with Vincent. It's too late, I think, to do any of those. I think sneak out, I lost the... Oh, wait, no, I can. Hold on. I think we have till 1. Who was that with Vincent? I hope it's Vincent. Oh, thank God. Okay. Whew. Alright, so he's gonna pick us up at 1. So I'm gonna just have her wait out here for it to happen. Now where is my ACR thingy? Okay. Should we check? Alright, she's not pregnant. I don't know what I want to do. I literally just said I'm limiting the babies. And then they rolled the want. I don't know. What are you doing? Leave your kid alone. Like, what is wrong with you? What kind of parent, when they're mad at their child, what kind of parent physically, I mean, I know that happens, but, like, physically hits their child? Like, what is wrong with you? What? You gotta be kidding me. Just where do you think you're going, Lila? No! You were gonna gossip to her? You're a moron. Are you kidding me? Alright, well, now she's not going out. Love to see it. Annie drove away. Oh, man. Lila, get yourself to bed. How could you violate my trust like that? What, you... I don't understand. I don't... You know what? I'm just gonna max motives. Because everyone is a mess right now. They do not have a pool. They have a soccer net, and they have a pond with a ton of fish. Holy moly. They got a pond. They got a lot of property though. And we have 2 cars. One is being worked on, and one is cuz she's a police officer. One is a police car, and one... Who has the tinkering hobby? Oh, you do. Alright, but you know, at the same time, I'm going to have them relax one more time. just in case, just in case. Right, I love this house. It's so nice. You'll ACR decide for you unless that's a family specifically don't want to overbreed. Curious Caps, Pleasant Burb, in single Pleasant View. That makes sense. Ooh, what's going on with my reshade? Being a little funky. I can see that too. I was see, I also have a couple families that were trying to achieve the 10 children want. And one of those was the Jeffersons, who are next. And then also, I know a big one is the Caps, the, like, Gennaro in Albany, however you say her name. It was those two. And I was like, oh, you know, I don't know what to do. Because, yeah, I don't want to have too many kids. Because, obviously, I want, like, I want these Sims to, you know, I want this hood to go on for a long time, but we're gonna try 3 times, and if it doesn't work, what? I'm sorry you shouldn't have wanted to gossip to your mother. Like, what is wrong with you? What is your hobby? Oh, sports. Alright, why don't you just blow bubbles? Are they still woohooing? No, they're done. Alright, let's check. Alright, she's not pregnant. Alright, well, I'm gonna save the 3rd time for a little later. And I'm gonna have him just go back to, studying logic. I love this machine. It's so cute. Oh, pickles. I love building your own pond in the game, or like in their house, because then you don't have to keep going to community lots. Right, that's true. Of course she caught her. Holy moly. I'm glad I can make you laugh, Flynn. That makes me happy. It might be the Novocaine. Oh, pickles. Kelly, please. We do love a good pickle, though. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm just so crazy. Alright, so she's gonna be going to college then this round, too. So excited. I'm actually a little nervous. I'm gonna have to see... Alright, why don't you go play soccer? I'm gonna have to double check to see how many Sims are in college right now, because we got a lot of teens this round. I think we might have to... So, I don't think... Blue Water Village is next, and I don't think Blue Water Village is going to be... why is there a cat here? Moonshine. Cat, get out of the way. Thank you for the posture check, Stacy. I appreciate it. I wish Sims could have actual soccer games. Wow, that's it. Or, you know, play actual football. I don't know. Like, I wish there was, like, more sports. And, like, you can't do that in any of the games. You know, you either have, a soccer net or a soccer ball. And that's it, you know. I do like in Sims 3 you do have frisbees, though. That's pretty fun. No, Kelly, were you trying to post a clip? Damn it. I really wish, like, even if you block links, I wish you could still, post... What do you mean he's sick? Oh, man. Alright, hold on. I wish you could still post, clips. That's not fair. Alright, we're gonna have to make, Grandma's comfort soup here. And let's double check here. Do you have... Okay, we're gonna put that into there. Yeah, and what about you? Oh, you have 2. Alright, we'll go up the fortune tree. So he is a knowledge primary sim with a secondary fortune. She's a primary family sim with a secondary pleasure. And Lila is a popularity sim, and obviously the children don't have one yet. I also didn't introduce the family. Well, I guess I kind of did. But yeah, so Ralph cheated, had a kid with someone else. He is also in the medical or the medicine career. He is a general practitioner, level 6. You can stop doing that now. And you want to gain a cooking skill, but you also need cleaning. So I'm going to just let those be. But he is a general practitioner. Margaret is in the law enforcement career, and she is a desk sergeant. Level 4. And they both make some pretty good money. Why can you not eat the soup? Oh, we need to serve the soup. I see. And Lila has a B+, so that's not too bad. But I don't know if she's gonna get any scholarships. Let me call college really quickly. Oh shoot, what is wrong with her? I'm just gonna max motives. Pretend you didn't see anything. Alright, eat the soup. And apply for scholarships. I think he's the only one sick. Okay, so she does not qualify for any, but that's okay. But she does have a B, she has a B+, so that's really good. Well, it's better than a D. And then Lawrence and Trinity both have C's, so they kind of suck, but that's okay. There's something else I don't know why my dog is barking. My dog is very vocal today. Let's see, where was I? No. Wait, no. Oh, no, the clip. It was a clip. No, I'm so sorry, Kelly. Damn it. I wish they would... See, because if I took it off now, it doesn't register that I removed, like, I'm allowing links for, like... It takes a while. So, it's just, it's so tedious. I hate that. If you do want to post in the Discord, though, I will totally look at it after stream. Or I'll just look at the clips, you know, anyway, after stream. You have soccer trauma. Oh, no. Lynn, was it from school or was it from something else? Golden Breath, thank you so much for the 2,000 points to the Boost Challenge. How are you doing? I hope you're doing well. No, wait. You know what? I could do this. Hold on. How do I do this? Hold on. Bear with me. I was gonna do this anyway, and then I keep forgetting to do this. Oh god, I'm having a brain fart. Here. Oh shit, I just lost you guys. Hold on. There we go. Okay. Kelly, you should be able to do it now. I've been meaning to do that anyway. I think I just lost all you, aw, damn it. I lost the chat room. So I have no idea what you guys said, if you did anything. But Golden Breath, thank you for the boost points as well. I hope you're doing good. And I lost the whole chat. So if you guys did say something, please repeat yourself. Because my chat completely refreshed. I can see it. Okay, let's see. Hold on. So cute. Oh, pickles. So cute. No, I hate hearing myself. Oh, pickles. A VIP for you. So I've been thinking about it. So, you know, there's only my dog is making me distracted. There's only 20 VIP slots. And what I'm thinking of doing is I've been thinking like back and forth on it. 'Cause like, I don't know. Part of me likes the idea and part of me doesn't. Because in all honesty, I would love to make everyone one, I just, because I would like to, but you only have like 20 slots. So what I was thinking of doing, and I've been going back and forth, is making it like a reward, like a high reward, and people could redeem it, and then they could be like a VIP for like a week or two. I don't know. I've been going back and forth about it. But it's and then also when you make people mods, like they can't be VIP. So I've been thinking of adding more mods, but it's just I keep getting distracted with other stuff, so it like goes in the back of my head. So if I make people mods, then like they can't be VIPs either. So I'm trying to like determine what I want to do, and I can't come up with a decision. I'm so glad you're doing great, Golden Breath. I'm doing awesome as well. Thank you for asking. I'm so glad you're doing awesome. From him. You remember. Wait. From him. Soccer trauma. Wait. I'm having a brain fart. Was this in school, Lynn? Or was this somewhere else? Yes. I would probably say mods are probably a tier up just because they have to do the work, and VIPs can just like sit and look pretty. But yeah, if you have a mod, you can't have a VIP, like they can't have both statuses. Ooh. But Lynn needs to conduct an interview. I love that. That's not a bad idea. We love interviews. Wait, did he eat the soup? I hope he did. Okay, and then I'm gonna make him just clean this up. But yeah, I've been going back and forth. I don't know. It's stop being mean, you bitch. Yeah, you tell her. Oh, they're running away. Oh. This is so sad because they don't like seeing their sibling getting beat up by their parents. Fuck these parents. Oh, and now you're gonna comfort him? It's your fault, you bitch. Sorry. I don't mean to be mean to my Sims, but it's her fault. What was I talking about? There's something I was gonna talk about and I forgot. Him. When I read him like that, I think of the Powerpuff Girls. Oh, I remember. I see. Okay. Not gonna get into details about it. Wow, Lynn, you made a memory come back. Not that I've like forgotten about it, but I forgot like about like his characteristics, and I forgot about that. So, make a long story short, this kid's looking at me. Can I help you? Make a long story short, because I don't want to like it's over and done with, but this also ties in with a lot of reasons why I am so finicky about self-promotion and stuff, because I used to allow it, and I know a lot of people do as well still, like in this is in Discord and stuff, I know a lot of people allow it, and I don't, for a very specific reason. My voice just cracked. I don't want to go into like too much detail because it's just like a big mess, but when I used to stream on YouTube, I had I had another mod, and he was nice, whatever, but he was very forward, I guess. Like, he was very like, oh, let me do this, like, let me do that. And he actually pressured me into making him a mod because I'm a little wuss. You know, so he peer pressured me into making him a mod. So obviously that's already a red flag right there. I didn't really want to make him one, but I felt peer pressured. So, you know, it was fine. Everything was good for the most part. You know, he butted heads with my other mods a little bit, but it wasn't like it wasn't terrible. There were like little instances here and there, but it was whatever. Like, we got over it. And then one day he was very proud of this person. I feel like this is going to just turn into a story time now, and I can't concentrate on my Sims. This happened last time too. I get like really in depth with this with these stories, but you know, they're good stories, I guess. But okay. So he was very proud of the fact that he was helping this guy start a YouTube channel. And he was so proud of himself. See, that's the difference. He would talk about this guy that he helped start a channel for, but he kept taking the credit for coming up with the name of the channel and like boosting him. So he was pretty much just praising himself while trying to talk about this other guy. And, you know, he would do it in my streams, and I would be like, okay, you know, like, that's cool and whatever. But I already had, like, some rules in my Discord, but they weren't super developed. So he took it upon himself as one of my mods to promote this guy a lot in my server. And I wasn't aware it was happening, because this all blew up in like one day. So he did it like a couple times, and Lynn had to ask him to chill out. I think it was Lynn. It was either Lynn or it was Kai. I don't remember, because it was you know, Lynn or Kai have been my mods for a while because I know them in person. I think it was Lynn that told him to calm it down. So he was a narcissist, pretty much. And I know I've said before, I know I sound like a hypocrite because I talk about how I love, like, guys who are cocky. This was different. It was more borderline annoying than anything. Sorry, I just need to pause while I tell this part, because this part's, like, very important. Lynn asked him to, like, chill out and stop. You were deleting his because, you know, it's just kind of rude to do that in someone else's server. And, okay, I'm all for helping a fellow streamer, a fellow content creator. But, you know, I worked hard, too, to build up where I am. And I just find it very rude that someone, especially a mod of mine, to use my server to do stuff like that without asking me also. He never asked. He just took it upon himself. And I was like, what the fuck? So I was unaware this was happening at the time, because at this point, my phone, Discord was broken, and I wasn't getting any notifications. So, sorry, I'm shaking while I'm telling this because I hate, like, confrontation. Oh, God. So, Lynn obviously, like, was like, no, you can't do this. So instead of this guy being like, I'm sorry, you know, I guess I interpreted me being able to do this wrong, I won't do it again, I apologize. No, that didn't happen. That didn't happen at all. This is what happened. He blows up. And he starts yelling at Lynn, at Kai, at everyone in my server, calling us names. He said, you Americans are all the same, because he wasn't from the United States. He's like, you Americans are all the same. You are all two-faced. You're all assholes. You know, he was going ham. And I literally asked him to calm down. Can you stop? Please, this is bad. And I literally did. Like, I made him a mod out of peer pressure. So I ended up having to ban, block, kick him. I unmodded him on YouTube, and I don't, me still being an idiot, I didn't ban him right away on YouTube, because I thought maybe he'd calm down. I unmodded him, but I didn't ban him, because I'm a moron. So, you know what he does? You know what he does? I then blew up. It was so embarrassing, but I blew up on stream. You can probably still find it. I was streaming my 100 pet challenge, and I don't remember what part it was, but he came into my stream multiple times after that, and played the victim and was like, woe is me, you know, Sam won't talk to me, you know, she, like, because he was trying to, like, talk to me through DMs and stuff, and I was ignoring him, and my dumbass still didn't just ban him, because I was, like, still holding on till maybe he'll just, like, apologize and move on. But he was then playing the victim, and then at one part, like, I was ignoring him in the chat, but other people who didn't know the situation were like, oh, don't worry, like, she'll respond to you, she's just behind on chat. Yes, I was behind on chat even on YouTube. Okay, I'm a slow reader. He then started saying something that pissed me off. I don't remember what it was, and obviously I don't know what it is anymore, because he then got banned. But he was, like, accusing me of just being a bad person, and that really pissed me off, because I know I'm not a bad person, and I hate when people lie. And, you know, he was playing the victim, so I blew up on him. I wasn't yelling, but I just sounded very, I sounded like a disappointed teacher. It's so embarrassing. But I blew up on him, and then he got banned and blocked, and and I haven't heard from him since, thank God. But, like, the reason I'm telling the story is because he was obsessed with soccer, and he would only talk about soccer, like, in the chat, and it drove Lynn up the wall. So she's traumatized by the soccer comment. I don't know why he loves soccer. I mean, I love soccer. I do. And, you know, I let him talk about it. But that's all he would talk about was soccer. So, the more you know. So because of him, this is why I flat out am like, I can't do it. Because that whole incident was so traumatizing and uncalled for, annoying. That is why I don't allow self-promotion. If people didn't know that, they might think I'm just like a bitch or something, but it's because of an incident, and I don't want to have to go through something like that again if I don't just flat out cut it out, you know? So I'd rather just avoid it from the get-go than have to relive the experience. You know, if he didn't blow up, I might feel differently. You know, if he just apologized, but because of how it was bad, like, literally my whole server was, like, chiming in, telling him to knock it off at the point, like, it was bad. Kai and Lynn had to delete, like, 50 plus comments from this guy. Like, we had to do a lot of cleanup, so it was bad. All right, let me catch up with chat now. I'm so sorry, but yeah, that was my story time. So these parents, Bella, for whatever reason, don't like their oldest daughter, Lila. I really don't know why. But Lila has a good well, not a good, but she's got a decent relationship with her mother and an okay one with her dad. But they hate her guts. So they oh, you gotta go to work. So they literally, every chance they get, they try to like beat her up, and I don't know why. It's really sad. I don't know why they're feeling this sort of way, but they are. He was a douchebag, is what she's trying to say. Let me at him. Okay, it was you because you got really pissed at me. That's so funny. Alright, we don't have any mail. Alright, how about you? You know what? Why don't you go fishing? Or we could have a party. Nah, I don't want to. I don't want to do a party right now. Let's, we're gonna go fishing. We got a lot of fish in here. We'll fish using a worm. What a douchewad. It makes sense when people are confronted. They go into fight or flight. And he was huge fight, man. There was no flight about him. He was ready to go. He was ready. This is a Wendy's. Kiddo. Please. Ralph is not here. He is at work. Can you fish? Like, why aren't you fishing? Okay, there we go. Oh, she's home alone. Oh, wow. That's nice. I thought the kids were still here. Hopefully they do well at school. Did he say that? See, I don't remember that. Can't believe how bad this community is. Aren't you supposed to lift others up? Oh my god. And that stuff makes me sad. Again, I'm a big people pleaser. It sucks ass. I wish I wasn't. But when I was reading stuff like that, and he literally did say, "You Americans are all the same." That is quote. That is a quote from him specifically. It's still embedded in my brain because it literally crossed my mind that maybe I am the bad guy. And I was like, oh my God, I'm devastated. But that's literally, I always take the blame. I always take the blame for stuff. If somebody looks at me funny at the store, I think it's my fault. So it sucks because for a while I was thinking maybe he was right. But, Lynn and Kai were telling me, no, stop it. And it's just, it's hard. It sucked. I have soccer trauma. I just choked. He did for the 100 baby challenge. Oh, by the way, that's something I never talked about. For the 100 baby challenge, I know I'm not playing it right now in Sims 4. You guys can make me Sims and put them like in a hashtag. It used to be Lady S baby challenge, but I'll talk about this more when we play Sims 4, I guess, again. But it'll be like we could do like Tsum Tsum. What the frick? Why does she have a pot holder in her inventory? We could do like Tsum Tsum something, and then you guys could upload baby daddies for me, for my Sims to have babies with. Soccer is the most common. Soccer is the most well-loved, or football, but, where I live, we call it soccer because football is something else. But soccer is, I think oh, hello. Oh, no. That's not precedent. What is that? I don't even know what that word is. I can't even see it. Whatever. It's a kitchen. On a donut. Margaret herself is starving, but she also has a stack of important paperwork she needs to get done by the end of the day. Well, of course we're going to finish our work. The other officers would surely be grateful if she walked downtown and picked up a few dozen of the I don't know. I feel like I know what this word is, but I've never seen it spelled out. So I don't know what it is. We're gonna just do finish work. Ooh, she tightens her belt and finishes off the overwhelming amount of paperwork in record time. She takes off early and decides to make a trip to the corner store for some sustenance. Is that what that says? Yeah, okay. Before she heads home. It's sometimes hard to read from... I don't know why I have a hard time reading in this font. Margaret picks up a deep-fried bear... Oh, my God. A deep-fried bear claw and a couple of lottery tickets. And lo and behold, one of the scratches is a winner. Margaret downs the bear claw and cashes in the ticket for a tidy 1,000 simoleons. Wow. This cat wants to talk to you, Lila. So let's talk to the cat. Nice. So we just got 1,000. Well, we really don't have much money, so I guess that's needed. Let's see, where was I? Hey, Claudia, how are you doing? I hope we're doing good. You can't stand it, though? Yeah. At this point, Lynn would... It's like, what? What? No. Excuse me. This cat literally wanted me to invite them in my house just to scratch the statue. Can you believe this? Audacity. Yeah, but Lynn is traumatized of soccer. Hey, Artemis, how are you doing? I hope we're doing good. You literally just passed the cat, girl. Yeah, it sucked. I'm glad it was a learning experience, I guess. And I'm grateful other people I know haven't had to go through that and they're able to still you know, I don't know how I want to say, but you know, I just hope nobody else has to go through that, because it wasn't just like the bickering back and forth. Like it was bad. Like I was trying to be really nice at first and just said, hey, can we like just stop? Like, you know, I didn't want to anger him, but I didn't want to let it slide. Actually, I did want to let it slide. I guess I shouldn't say that. I wanted to just pretend like it didn't happen and like, can we just move on? And then he blew up in my face, calling me like a bitch, you know, pretty much. Because I was agreeing with Lynn and Kai. Thank you for the stretch, Anna. How are you doing? I hope we're doing good. So it was a whole mess of things. I'm glad it's over and you live and you learn and you don't do it again. Because it was bad.
Aw, Chombo.
Yes, the other kids ran away crying when they beat her up. Yeah, which I love that about children. So they'll if they see any family members, like family or friends that are adults, they will. Oh, can we play with you? Let's play cat teaser. They will run away crying because they don't want to see family or friends fighting with each other. It makes them sad, which I think is such a cool feature in Sims 2. But yeah, that's why they ran and cried, was because the mom like shoved Lila, which is so sad. Manipulative little soccer man. All my classmates at school. Oh, I'm so sorry. Yes! Oh my goodness, yes, Kelly. So, and that goes for everyone. If you guys have Sims, if you play Sims 4 and you want my baby mama to have, like, babies with your guys' Sims, I'm gonna figure out a new hashtag, and I'll let you guys know what it is, and then you guys can upload them there, and I will download them and put them in the world. And I'll totally fix them. If we don't have the same CC, I'll put something else on them. They bullied you because you were so bad in what the frick? That's not okay. Like, what? You could you should go, well, I mean, not now, but you could come back at them and say they're tryhards, because what the heck? Who bullies people for that? That sucks. How do you say that? Is it, do you say the C like a S, or like, is it like a K? I feel like it's a S. I want to say precedent, but that's not that word. Present. That's not persistent. I feel like I've never seen that word before. It's a police. So is that another word for police headquarters? I am not familiar with this word. Hold on. I need Google to play it. Hold on. Oh, is it precinct? No way. Is that how you spell it? Hold on. Is this gonna be loud? Hold on. I'm gonna mute you guys for a second. Hold on. It is precinct. I did not know that's how you spell precinct. I look like an idiot. I did not know that's how you spell it. This happened before. Kai makes fun of me. I didn't know. Ooh, who did this? Let's look for treasure. Daiquiri. I didn't know how you spell daiquiri was how you spell daiquiri. And I called it another word. I did not know that's how you spell precinct. Wow. I look like an idiot. Please, I know that word. I just didn't know that's how you spell it. I thought there was like an S in it. Welcome back, Louise. You played soccer at your local community center when you were a kid, and I was always a goalie. Once you got kicked in the face with a cleat? Oh, God, Kelly, were you bleeding? I hope not. Oh, God, that scared me. I didn't mean to do that. We found a Tiki Idol. Wait. How cute. How much does this go for? 200 bucks. Okay, we're gonna dig for more treasure. Wow. Can I help you? Peter Sims, sure. Greg Chomsky is from Bitville, and he's in a relationship with his best friend. Do you need to get to know Peter Sims? Buy a toy. No, she doesn't need a friend. But what? Hold on a minute. She is a little devious minx. What is this? She knew what she was doing. She invited over her coworker before her husband came home because she knows her husband cheated on her. And what is she gonna do? She's going to cheat on her husband. I like the scandal. Oh, he said no, though. He's like, no, thank you. No, thank you. You always think soccer is football because you play with your feet. But it makes sense. I don't know why we call American football football. I couldn't tell you because you don't use your feet for the ball. I mean, you use your feet to run, but I don't get it. It makes more sense to call football and American football handball, but we also have a different handball. Okay, we're creeping this guy out, dude. What? Okay, what is going on here? She's not even attracted to him, but she's flirting with him. That makes me think she's actually doing this on purpose, like because she knows her husband's cheating. I've never seen a sim try to flirt with another sim when they find them unattractive on their own will, you know? Like, this is weird. I'm glad you're doing good, Claudia. That is awesome to hear. I'm doing great. Thank you for asking. It's nice to catch you. Oh my God. Well, I'm so glad you're here, Claudia. And I hope, I hope September went well for you. You guys, tomorrow is October 1st. Oh, starts the Halloween season. I love Halloween. And that also means, well, I mean, we're in Libra season right now, but Scorpio season's coming up. And I have a very big soft spot for Scorpios. I'm so sorry. Lynn is going to kick my ass. She's going to... Oh, my God. Lynn is flats, and she's going to kick my butt. Lynn is going to kick my butt. What the frick are you wearing? I'm leaving that on you. Okay. She did invite Cordelia Cap over, so why don't we play Mary Mac? We love Mary Mac, all dressed in black. With elephants or whatever. Artemis, that is awesome. Congratulations. I hope you love your new apartment, and I hope you're nice and situated, and you can finally relax and enjoy yourself. Used to be a goalie, too, back in high school. You broke your left arm. Oh, my goodness. Have you played since then, or have you stopped? Thank you, Kelly. I'm excited. Hey, Lizard, how are you doing? I hope we're doing well. You finally can play Sims 2. Oh my God, that's so exciting. Never really played, but changing defaults, cleaning CC and mod folders. That's still so much fun, though. We love Mary Mac. We stan Mary Mac. Anyway, I'm so sorry. I'm losing my mind. But that's still so exciting. I love defaulting and giving makeovers. I find that almost more rewarding than playing the game. I don't know. There's something about it that really makes me excited. So I hope you're having fun doing that. Precinct. I literally look like a moron. I did not know that's how you spell it. I apologize, please. I swear I'm smart. I swear. But there's certain words that I've never seen spelled that just, I think, are spelled differently without me realizing it. I can't believe it was Precinct. Love to see it. Well, now I know. I'm probably going to forget. I forgot the quack will quack. Oh, that's okay, Lizard. Please, I feel like a moron. Oh, Kelly, I'm so sorry. Well, at least you, weren't bleeding. Can we play Mary Mac one more time? I really love Mary Mac. She's gonna get what she wants to fully here for that, right? Are they still, oh, never mind. This is so sad. Oh, did he leave? Where is Peter? Peter. Oh, Peter went inside. All right, what if we just charm Peter and then we'll wolf whistle Peter? Oh man, she's furious with her mother. Is it from witnessing her cheating? I wonder. I don't know. This cat is following Lila around. That makes me feel like we need to adopt this cat. Wait, no. You know what? I don't know what's going on. Who is this? It's Wendy Brooklyn. Oh, she's so cute. Let's greet her. We just played the Brooklyn family. And she just aged to a child. Get wrecked, girly. Technically football when you kick. Oh, that's true. Like when they punt. True. She's desperate. We love that. Oh my God, he's literally like, listen, lady, I don't want you at all. Like, I don't want this. I don't want you. I came over because I thought you were being friendly. This poor man is like, I don't want anything to do with you, bitch. Okay, we have like 50 toilets and you're trying to go into the same one she was. Is this your hobby? No, you like tinkering. All right, well, he's painting anyway, so it's fine. Trinity likes sports, just like her sister. We could totally have fun outside. Okay. Just kidding. We're going to unclog the toilet first. I'm so excited for spooky season. Alright, so that was their first day. And I think we're gonna have a party tomorrow. Is everyone at... Sure. Well, let's just invite everyone over. Jesus, what is going on? Okay, so do you guys work tomorrow? You work... Oh, good. Okay, so they all work tomorrow. We're gonna have a party. I think that's, because, you know, she likes throwing parties and stuff. Oh, we do want to sneak out. Alright, we're gonna try to sneak out again with Vincent tonight. But I don't think we can call till 10 p.m. is the earliest. You completely stopped back then. Always hated soccer with a burning passion. It's fortunate being a goaling free. Oh, so it's a blessing in disguise. Well, I'm glad then you were able to stop. I'm sorry though. It took you know. Okay, sorry, I got distracted. I'm sorry it took your arm breaking for you to stop, but at least you know you didn't have to do it again. Right? Yeah, like he doesn't want these kids. He's not ready for that commitment. Are they talking? Okay. Adrian we do play. He's from Four Corners. He though is happily married to I forgot her name. To a lady, I don't know what her name is. And he's got 2 daughters, so I don't think he wants to cheat either. Poor Margaret though. I feel kind of bad. But you know, it is what it is. Like, he doesn't want you. Who is sleeping in that bed? Get out. Everyone is friggin' hungry or tired. Okay, they're gonna go play catch. That's fine. Oh, you shouldn't even finish unclogging this toilet. Oh my goodness gracious. Literally 3... You gotta be kidding me. Alright, come use this toilet then. Alright, I didn't look at their, that's what I wanted to do. I never looked at their, astrology. So he is a Cancer. He's pretty much well-rounded. He's pretty, yeah, down the middle. But he is a Cancer. Margaret is a Virgo. Ooh. I like that pairing. Cancer and Virgo. She's extremely neat. Pretty shy. Kind of, well, more active than lazy. More serious than playful, and down the middle with nice and grouchy. Lila is a Gemini. Ooh. So she is extremely outgoing, extremely active, but very mean and very serious. But that's okay. Lawrence is a Pisces, and he is... Lawrence, that's not your... Is your name Lawrence? Okay, yeah, I just want to double check. Lawrence, you're a little hungry. Let's get leftovers. He is a Pisces, so active and nice, and then the rest are kind of low. And then Trinity is a Scorpio. Even though they're supposed to be twins, whatever. But she's a... Wow. She's super neat, but very mean. Love to see it. I love that. I really do feel bad for her, too. I can't wait for her. I think... Oh, my God. Her mom is such a bitch. I think... Because she's going to go to college. After the fact, she's not going to... I don't think she's going to move back home. Unless I literally forget. I'm going to have her, I think, move in with someone else. Or move into her own apartment. What are you, playing the victim over here? I don't know what her deal is, but she's acting like, she's a victim or something. Alright, and then you can... Alright, we're gonna have to make some more food. He's got a pretty high cooking skill. Oh, hers is even higher. Okay. And we're gonna have a party tomorrow. Because she likes to throw parties. Where all the tourist babies, right? Where are they? There are so many Aries in this hood. I don't know what happened if people didn't like randomize their sign or traits or whatever. There's a lot in Riverside that are like the default Aries, because you know Aries is by default like the sign when you go into create a sim, and it's like the specific Aries one, which is, I don't know, like 3 serious points, 1 nice, or 1 grouchy, you know. And I think you know what I'm talking about. It's like the default Aries sign. There's so many Aries. Not complaining though. I love all signs. I don't have a... That's not your bed. I don't have a preference. I mean, I do a little bit, but like I love all signs. I guess I'm biased to a couple signs because that's what like the men I like are. So I'm very biased to Aries men and Virgo men. Those are you know, but you know, I love all signs. So, you know, it is what it is. I don't feel represented in this. Kelly, I'm sorry, please. We'll find a Taurus. We'll find one. So wait, what's in this? So water married earth, which is good. You know, I like that. Water, earth, air, water. We got 1 air sign in here. 1 air sign. Why are the plates clear? What's going on here? I don't know what's going on. Alright, you do work tomorrow, but not till 10 a.m. But you're pretty tired. I'm gonna let him go to bed. And, oh wait, you know what? Before we do that, relax and relax. We're going to, try this one more time. Maybe 2 more times. I'm not sure. Casual woohoo. Even though she's mad at him. Okay, she's not mad at him, but, like, they don't really love each other. But it's fine. Because they're married. In her work outfit. They really are lacking in Leos. I feel like Leo is one of the least represented signs in this game as a whole. I feel like I can name all the Leos in my hood on my hand. And that is Don Lothario, Kendra, whatever her name is from... Are you pregnant? Are you pregnant? Are you pregnant? Why are you waking up? No, you're just teasing me. Okay. She's not, you buffoon. Alright, it's fine. I literally said I didn't want more kids. We're gonna try one more time, I think. Because I like low-key want one, but like I also low-key don't. So it's just kind of like, will you go to... Oh. How can I be so naive? She doesn't want to sleep next to her husband, I think. I'm assuming that's it. I don't know, because she won't lay in the bed. What time do you work? 9 a.m.? Aw, shit. Alright, I might be cheating a little bit. We'll have to see. But I feel like there is really not many Leos in the game at all. Don, Kendra, Eris, I think her name is, from Bitville, because, you know, my Uber hood. There might be a... Wow, that's all I know. I know I have more, but those are the only 2 that I can think of off the top of my head. I was gonna say Nina, but no, Nina's a Scorpio, I'm pretty sure. Can you guys believe Nina is shy? I really don't buy into that. Like, I don't know who made her shy. Are you kidding me? Like, who made Nina Caliente shy? Please. I don't know. She doesn't strike me as a shy person. And maybe, like, maybe, like, she's... Oh, my music stopped. Maybe she's shy in other ways. I'm not sure, but I don't know about you. But somebody who likes to, like, fool around, not me, to be honest. But I'm just saying, someone like her who likes to fool around and get with different people all the time, you gotta, like, meet people to do that. I don't get how she's shy, but maybe it's, like, a different type of shyness. I don't know. The sisters never strike me. I'm surprised to see her being shy. I don't know. I don't get that. It doesn't make sense to me. Stop poking your child. What did you like? You like science, huh? What if I have you look through that then? While you, I don't know what we're... Oh, I forgot to have her sneak out. I'm a moron. Alright. Just... use the toilet. Wow, I literally said I was gonna have her sneak out and I forgot. Right, he really is the king of all Leos. He represents Leos perfectly. He must love a girl in uniform. Oh my goodness. He must. Alright, why don't you wash your hands? I wish they added in Sims 4 a zodiac sign section. Actually, don't do that because I need you to make breakfast because we're out of food. So let's make what's something I haven't made in a while. Peaches and cream. That sounds delicious. You know what's so good? Peaches and cottage cheese. Oh! Also pineapple and cottage cheese. Oh my god. I love that so much. Delicious. So, wait, were these oh, these are waffles. I love custom recipes. But I wish they would... Oh, come on, man. The designated peepee is here. She's not afraid to beat you up, man. Now we're going down the line. So, okay, I did finish, I cloned Brandy, Darren, and Dirk. I just have to upload them, to Mega, and then I'll post them in the, Discord for you guys and pin them. But, and then they will be done. And then Romeo and Mercutio is next. And then, Nervous Subject. Oh my goodness. Thank you so much for the follow. How are you doing? I hope you're doing well. Thank you so much. I guess she could stop serving this food. Oh my god, now she's being poked by your dad. Alright, so they are on their way to school. And he goes to work in an hour. Be safe from death and earn $2,000. Uh-oh. Does he think he's gonna die soon or something? But Romeo and Mercutio and Nervous Subject then are next. And so I'm taking requests instead of doing every single sim I have because that would take me a long time. If you guys have sims you would like me to clone... Oh, okay, just kidding. If you guys have sims you would like me to clone, let me know, like to upload for their faces. And then I'll put them on the Discord. But I have them pinned in Sim Center, and if you are not in my Discord server and you would like to be, there is the link for it. And in the Sims Center section, I have them all pinned in there. I've got Rip done so far, Bella Goth, Cassandra Goth, Rip Grunt, in case you didn't know. Rip Grunt, Bella Goth, Cassandra Goth, the Curious Brothers are all up there. Vidkin, Laszlo, and Pascal. I have the Pleasants, so I have Daniel, Mary Sue, Lilith, and Angela. And then Brandy, Darren, and Dirk are gonna be going up there when I am done. Okay, so we're gonna have... Oh, I should probably wait till he goes to work. Or did he go already? Okay, he left. Okay. And... Oh my goodness, excuse me. Alright, that's fine. Leave those alone. And I think, you know what? Is everything cleaned up first? We should probably order a pizza as well. No, don't blow bubbles. But we're going to throw a house party. Let's hope the teenagers will come over, because they're technically supposed to be at school, but we will see. We'll see what happens. And then tomorrow, oh my god, it's already 2 o'clock. Tomorrow we're going to be playing more Resident Evil Village. I don't think I'm going to be done with it. I think we're going to at least have 2 more streams to go with hardcore, and hopefully then we'll be done soon. And then no stream on Saturday because it's Saturday. And Sunday we'll probably be back with Sims. I'm hoping oh my god, look at all these people we're involved with. Sure. I don't want like too many. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's a lot of people. Oh, Joanna's an adult now, though. I'm gonna send her back. I just want teenagers. Alright, how about one more girl? Let's invite Melody Tinker. Ooh, Desdemona, though. Okay, let's send someone back. Let's send, Crystal. And who was it? Desdemona? Where did she go? Oh, there she is. No, Madison's now older. Okay. Yeah, that's good. Alright, so we'll invite them. And then we're going to call for pizza. My god, why is my game lagging? What the frick? Alright, let's order some pizza. Yes, please. Yes, please. Give me the pizza. Uh-oh. Okay, I'm getting a little scared because I don't know what's happening. I don't know why this is lagging out a little bit. But Sunday, I'm going to be honest, I haven't modded Sims 3 at all. I got distracted. I was downloading CC for Sims 4 the last couple days because I've been like really working on my save file. And I felt like, you know, downloading CC for Sims 4. So hopefully, we have bills. Today, maybe later today, I'll, holy shit, that's a lot of Sims. I'll work on it more, and then maybe Sunday we can start Sims 3. If not, we'll probably do, either Sims 2 or Sims 4. Wow, why is everyone not in their everyday wear? Can I change that? Okay, I think we could do it with this, right? No, wait. Maybe it's here. Casual. All Sims on lot. There we go. I love to see who interacts with who. Wait, what? No. Oh my god, they're about to go relax. You gotta be shitting me right now. No, you're not having a baby. So, hold on a minute. Absolutely not. Birth control is on for you right now. Absolutely not. We are not doing this. What is going on? You gotta... Oh, no. This is exactly what happened in that last time we played. Oh, my God. Here comes the pizza man. Wow, that's so embarrassing. You got, like, people watching you. But, like, I had 5 different people have their first kiss. Right, everything is going to shit. Oh my god. What? I don't know what I'm gonna do. And the pizza man is here. Oh my goodness gracious. You better not have a baby. No, Kelly, please. I'm going to cry. What's happening? Uh-oh. Oh my goodness. Wait. Did they get interrupted? Okay, they're just doing a casual woohoo. I turned birth control. Oh my god. Listen, I'm so sorry. I'll get... Oh my god. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. My pure eyes. I'm sorry. Oh my lord. Yeah, there's too much going on. Alright, thank you for the pizza. I'm sorry. I'm taking 5 years to get it. Oh my god, and now... Oh jeez. This is Sterling Carr. This isn't even the guy that she wanted to sneak out with Vincent Harris, but she's in love with these. Oh my goodness. Yeah, there's Vincent. I can't believe this is happening. Will you get out of my way? I'm trying to serve pizza. Oh man. Was that her first woohoo? That was her first woohoo. Wow. Wait, where are you going? I can't believe this. Oh my god. Okay. We're moving this pizza to the kitchen. This is crazy. So we do have... Are you kidding me? Really? Here's Melody Tinker. I don't know if I've ever showed her off before, but I think she's super cute. I actually didn't... I think the only thing I changed about her was, I actually don't know. I think she's super pretty though. And we'll be seeing her when we play Blue Water Village. But she's obviously not getting along with this guy Forrest. And everyone else is too busy blowing bubbles over here to care about the pizza. But Desdemona we also play. She is from the Caps. I think she's a child when you start the series or the hood, whatever. But she is now a teen for us. Uh-oh. Are they gonna get jealous? Alright, they're not gonna get jealous. This is crazy. Oh, that's good to know. And now she's gonna give him a noogie. Wow, we love to see it. What if... Okay, I'm trying to think what else. We don't have much money, but... Maybe... how much? $800? Alright. Let's get Don't Wake the Llama. maybe they'll have fun playing this. And we're just gonna get really shitty chairs because they can't really afford it. Alright, who wants to play Don't Wake the Llama? This is a snoozer. This is not going really well. Anyone want to join me? Oh my god. Well, we might be seeing a fight happen. So this is great. This is kind of really sad. Alright, thank God. Thank God. Whoo! Alright, so she's not pregnant. Thank God. Are they gonna play this or what? It's not even stacked. Oh, they go the other... Oh my god, we just sent child support. This is the other way. Alright, I thought it was like Jenga. No, but you stack them instead of taking them out. That's kind of cool. I don't know if I've ever played this. I hope we win. Maybe I should have bought a poker table. So after... No, let me look at my rotation. So after we're done with Riverside, so the Marshalls, we have the Marshalls and then the Jefferson family, excuse me. That'll be our third round of Riverside complete. That's crazy to me. I have so many hoods, like, and I've been doing this for over a year. A year and almost 6 months in December, so this is crazy. But then we're gonna start our first round of Blue Water Village. Oh man, they're all home. And, oh, they do want to do their homework. I'm gonna lock that in, just in case it goes away. Oh shit, they're home from, uh-oh. Am I gonna get in trouble for this party? I really hope not. I hope she doesn't care. Her fear is to fall out of love with Ralph. Oh. I mean, you're not really even in love right now. I wonder if they're gonna get a divorce. So I know that there is a want to get a divorce, but a lot of people have said it's it doesn't work correctly. Like, it really doesn't come around, like, when you re-roll the wants. It's like a very it's very rare if it ever happens, but it is in the game. I don't know if anyone's made it so, like, a mod where it becomes more pronounced. I don't know, but that'd be cool if she wanted to get a divorce, but she fears falling out of love with him, so I don't think she would roll it. But Blue Water Village, we're going to be starting with Florence Della Rosa, and then the Ramirez family, and then the Tinkers, and then the Jacques family. I think that's how you say it. And the reason we're starting Blue Water Village is because Gilbert had a baby with Lilith. Oh, everyone's leaving already? It's not even over. Wow, what a lame-ass party we had. Love to see it. Please don't poke her. I swear to God. This is just... This is too much for me. Oh my God. Too bad we had a snoozer. Ah, it's a bad party. This poor girl is just not having a good time. She had a lousy party, but she did have her first woohoo. But she is getting terrorized by her mother. Like, I don't know what to do about that. You know, why don't you light this fire? Actually, don't. It's really hot out. I think. What is it? Okay, it won't tell me. Just kidding. It won't tell me. There's an auto break mod, but you have... Oh, okay. You have to mod it to work. Okay. That stinks. I wish, like, that want was more, you know, persistent. and it actually wanted to show up, but, you know, that's okay. I guess if we feel they need to, you know, if they need a divorce, we will. But since she fears falling out of love, I'm going to take that as she wants to try to make the marriage work. Even though they don't even look like they're in love to begin with, but... I mean, he is with her, I think. I don't know. I can never tell because it just shows crush, but, you know... where the love sign would be, that's where their marriage is. So I don't know. I honestly don't know. And he needs to do his homework too. Are you guys doing C+? That's it. Like, pick up the pace. All right, and then why don't you go play? You could go play soccer. Is there somebody outside? Oh, who the frick are you people? I don't know who they were. But, you know, that's okay. Oh, there's a pizza slice on the floor. Love to see it. When they... Okay, I think I'm gonna have them woohoo. You don't have birth control on, do you? Like, I didn't accidentally, subconsciously do that. Cheating. Wait a minute. Hold on. Yeah, yours is off. What does this say? Woohoo is allowed. Makeout is allowed. High kisses. High flirts. So does she not care about... No, she should care about cheating, right? I don't know. I'm confused. All right. That was their second day. Got 3 more left. So does she not care about... I mean, she gets jealous at... Oh, look at Sharon. She gets jealous at in love, so I would think she cares about cheating. I don't know. I'm confused. Alright, we're gonna lock in the skill point, because he needs cleaning. Please don't poke her. I don't know. I'm confused. She wants to buy a toy. Well, what the... A toy? Alright, how about this cow? Well, okay, that'll count. Alright, we're gonna have them woohoo one more time. I don't know what he was about to do. But we'll see. We'll see how this goes. Hey, Tim, how are you doing? I hope we're doing good. Start making some hot met. Oh, I'm so excited, Kelly. I'm so excited to have my sim on them, you know? I'm sorry. I'm just in a silly, goofy mood. I am kind of tired. I don't know why. Because I literally... Why does she have a bolt? What? Oh my god, she's enemies with her daughter. What a bitch. I'm literally drinking coffee, but I'm still tired. I don't know why. Kelly, please. Yeah, you know, You know, them. Trinity, you don't want to, go in there. Trust me. Hey, oh, I forgot Sharon's really rich. Like, she's literally loaded, and she owns the villa in, 3 Lakes. She owns the villa. Like, the really, it's really expensive. Alright, are you pregnant? No. Well, I guess we'll just try one more time. Wait, why is the cow out here? What the frick? Stop touching the cow. Alright, so she's gonna sleep. Why don't you eat that last slice? I think she's waking up because her husband is trash. But she's pretty much trash too, if you think about it, because she keeps beating up her child. So maybe the trash is made for each other. You know? They're both trashy. No, Kelly's judging me so bad. She's judging. Do you ever just, like, feel it? Okay, I'm gonna regret this. I just know it. Do you ever just feel like you're dreaming? Or you just feel like you're not awake? Or, like, you feel like you're just not attached to your body? Do you ever just, like, feel like you're not really there? Even though you know you're awake? Do you ever just, like, feel like you're not there? Because that's happening right now to me. My noise choices. You don't love those? Yeah, okay, good. So I'm not the only one. That's happening right now. That used to happen to me a lot in school. I used to feel like I was dreaming all the time. I hate that feeling because I feel like I could do anything and it's not real, but like it is real, so I gotta like be careful. You know? And then like I pinch myself. It doesn't help. No. It's not helping me. Yeah, I hate that feeling. Is that a mosquito bite? I'm getting sick of these mosquitoes. When are they gonna die? Nobody drank my drinks either. Did he gain it? No, he didn't. Not yet. Okay. Oh my god, I'm getting so sick of this bitch. Please. Just... That's not... Oh, wait. No, that's not your bed. Wait. What? Oh my goodness gracious. You think the Sims would get it by now, like which bed is theirs? Oh my god, Kelly, don't take me down that rabbit hole. I've said my name so much that I'm like, it doesn't sound like a word anymore. And yeah, when I think about it, like, wow, that's my name. Like, let's think about that. Like, wow, that's actually my name. Yeah, oh my. Have you ever, like, done that with, people that, okay, you know how, like, we call, Robert Downey Jr. Robert Downey Jr., you know? Like, when people talk about him, they literally say his full name. They don't just call him Robert. They don't just call him Robert Downey. They always say Robert Downey Jr. Well, that's also because Robert Downey's his dad and he's Junior. But, you know, besides the point, right? RDJ, like, nobody just calls him Robert and nobody calls him Bob. If you were to tell me his name was Bob, I would be like, no, it's Robert. And then I'm like, wait a minute, it's Bob and Bobby as well. Like, that really messes with my brain. Like, that messes with me so bad. Sarah Jessica Parker. Nobody calls her just Sarah. Nobody calls her Sarah Parker. It's Sarah Jessica Parker. Just like Sarah Michelle Gellar. Exactly. It just doesn't make sense. Like, if someone were to say, hey, do you know that lady Sarah Gellar? I'd be like, I'd say no. I would literally say no. If you take out the Michelle, I don't know who you're talking about. Kelly. It's just crazy. It's crazy, like, because you just associate... It's almost like you associate specific words with people, and you're not actually thinking of their name. You know? And then when you think about what their name is, you're like, oh shit. Their name is, like, legit Sarah. Like, that's crazy. His name is legit Robert. Like, it doesn't make sense to me that his name is Robert. But Robert Downey Jr., yes. But, I don't know. Oh, were you gonna tuck him in? Damn it. Wow. Not her treating the children like gold and then treating her... Look at that. She's best friends with the twins and she hates her oldest daughter. Now, it comes like that if you do, you know, download Riverside. It literally comes like that. And it's because of the partying, I think. I think that was like the whole issue. Because she is such a big partier. Oh, okay, just kidding. Never mind, we're going over here. The parents were like fed up with it, but it still sucks that like they treat her like doo-doo, you know? I've tried to mend the relationship. It's like the Pleasant twins. Like, it's second nature for them to just be pieces of shit, I guess. I don't know. Did you realize that others have a full-fledged life just like... Okay, this is gonna sound so effing stupid. As a child... Okay, this is... this is so dumb. This reminded me of that, though. Yeah, right? Like, everyone... Like, you all have lives, just like I have one. I can't comprehend that. Like, you guys aren't... Like, for me, I'm your side character. But for me, you're my side character, you know? People literally, yes, they're straightening their hair. They're using the toilet. They're going to a job interview. They're getting fired right now. They're performing a rehearsal on stage. Like, what? Right, for a family sim to hate her daughter, that's not very family of her, you know? Oh my god, yeah, I don't comprehend that my dog is like... I know my dog's alive, but I almost feel like she's not. Like, it's weird. Okay, and this is how... I'm not kidding you. Preschool, okay? Okay, first of all, no one believes me when I say this. I'm gonna out myself. I don't think I've ever said this on stream, and people are gonna say I'm crazy or like that's not it. But whatever. I'm gonna believe what I believe. I remember being. I feel bad saying this because I just know people are gonna look at me like, moving on. Anyway, this girl is crazy, and there's an explanation for it. But I remember being born. Like, I know nobody, well, my family is like, sure, I believe you. Nobody believes me, and it's fine, but I'm not kidding. My first memory ever was, it was just darkness, and then I saw light. It was just very, and that's the only way I can explain it, is like, I remember being born. I know, like, people say you can't remember that. That was my first memory. And then my next memory was like being a young child, like preschool. But that was my first memory, and I still remember it vividly. And it's just I couldn't place it anywhere else. Please, I'm sorry. I know that sounds stupid, but I literally remember being born. If I'm crazy, sure, I guess so. But anyways, with that being said, so that was my first memory ever. And I then don't remember really anything much until like I started preschool. And I'll never forget the first time I went to my preschool class. This was a legit thought in my brain. It's so stupid. I can't believe I'm outing myself again here. I literally thought to myself, because, you know how, like, we see through our eyes. Yes, like, that's common sense. I didn't know other people could see through their eyes. Like, don't ask me what I thought. I literally didn't think, like, everyone, so we have our own perception of the world based on what we see. I didn't know other people had that. I thought I was the only one. Don't ask me how other people then like saw, because I couldn't tell you that part. But I just remember having a vivid thought in my brain when I finally went to preschool and seeing all these other children that they could see too. And like what they saw was exactly what I saw, but different. And I was like, whoa, no way. I don't know what the hell I was. This is so embarrassing. Anyway, that was me. That's what I was saying. That's what I thought. Everyone was just NPC, so I just delete them. Literally, everyone was like an NPC to me. What are we doing here? No, why is nobody like sleeping? Oh, girl, mean boy, whatever you need to go to bed. You're totally fine, Louise. I hope everything is okay. You believe me, Kelly? Thank you. It was my first memory, and I know it was my first memory. Like I will take that with me to the grave. I know it was my first memory, and it was the most obscure. I know I wasn't dreaming. It wasn't a dream. It was just the weirdest feeling, and I couldn't explain like what else it could be, you know? And so, glad you believe me. There's no reason not to, right? The world is a mystery itself, so. I'm kind of happy I cannot see what others see when they... Kelly, no! Oh, I literally... I don't want to know what I look like to other people, because I feel like I look like doo-doo. Your favorite boy literally just said that... Wait, Bella. He said that he remembers being born? Or the other thing I said, like he couldn't believe other people could see? Or does he say... Did he say he remembers being born? Wait, if that's the case, who was it? Because that's so interesting. Because, you know, people have said, like, babies don't have... What is it, like, we don't have, like, a memory or what? I don't know, like... I don't effing know. They say it's, like, physically impossible, but... I do. Whatever. If I could dig in my brain, like, you know how, like, in Meet the Robinsons, he made that, like, really cool machine where he could, like, look at his memories? I'd look, see if I was remembering correctly, but I'm almost positive I am. Yeah, you could totally message me, Louise, no problem. If I have to see what others, when I take a test in school, I would rather die, Kelly. Oh, Kelly, that's pretty good. You know, okay, first of all, I am so done with TikTok. It's a love-hate relationship. It's addicting, and it really does numbers on my mental health. Like, it literally makes me feel like shit, but I can't get off of it. And there was a trend going around where it was like, you know, seeing what people see when, like, you're sitting, like, driving or eating, and a lot of people were like, this is my 13th reason. That would be mine, because I don't even want to know what I look like, please. That'd be so embarrassing. Absolutely not. He was joking about childhood memory being his birth and seeing the... Wait, so he said the same thing that I said, though. So, maybe... Wait a minute. Because we then described the same thing. So even though he was joking... Because I'm sure he probably, like, thinks, like, it can't happen. What if it did? And I don't want to get in, like, because I know, like, people can, like, there's tons of things, like, I know some people believe in reincarnation and all this stuff, but what if what we remember, what we saw was something like that, something like reincarnation, or like our soul changing. I don't know. I don't know what I believe in, honestly. Like, I couldn't tell you. I know for a fact I don't want to just like sit there. You know what I mean? I know that's probably not what happens, but I'm not a very religious person, and you know, I don't want to get into that because that's like, that opens a whole new can of worms. But when I die, I don't want to just like lay there. You know what I'm saying? Like, I would get claustrophobic. I need to move around. I like, let me at least like do something. Now, if we do get reincarnated, well, shit. I don't know what I did in the past, but it was obviously bad because my mental health is doing a number on me in this life. So shit, I don't know what I did. But I guess, who knows what happens. But I do remember that. But that's crazy. The driving. Kelly, I would never want to do anything ever again. Alright, I'm gonna you know what, I'm gonna tell Sharon to leave, and we're gonna just take a nap. Because she won't sleep with her husband. Even though she's been trying to have a kid with him for the past, like, 2 days. Kelly, I did. And that was like, no. I can't do it anymore. I can't do this. That's so bad. Sometimes TikTok has really good, funny videos that you can escape, like, and laugh at, that are just, like, stupid funny. And then you have the ones that do that to your mental health. Only thing I remember from your is that I was born with Were you really? Wait, so, what does that mean, Polly? Did you have to stay in the ICU for a couple days? Wow, I didn't know that could happen. It was funny, but so bad. I don't want to know. I don't want to look. I'd rather just not know. And you know what? Nobody has to tell me either. Oh, God. That's so bad. What the frick? Get out of the bathroom. Why is my game lagging? It's really bothering me. He wants to go fishing. Wait, I want to take him fishing. Maybe we'll go to a community lot, though. And maybe, I think we might take Lila to a community lot today. Maybe just to meet some new people. I think she's so pretty. She's one of my favorite Sims in the whole entire Uberhood. I think she came out really nicely with her makeover. Why are we talking about rules of the road? Rules of the road. You had to stay for a few days. It wasn't... That's good it wasn't super serious, but, is that a common thing that could happen? I'm assuming then your skin just goes back to normal after those few days. But that's so interesting. I did not know that could happen. Oh, no. I will definitely have to take a look when I'm done. But yeah, oh my goodness. That's gonna be great. Like, what's going on? Hey, Louise, welcome back. No, you are good. Well, I did talk about how... We were talking about how, the trend in, the trend on TikTok where, like, people would plant their phone to see what they look like if they were, driving or eating, and a lot of people looked really bad. Not me saying that, but like they felt like they looked bad, and they were like then super self-conscious, and we were talking about how we don't want to know. It's not our business to know what we look like. Reminds me of the people that say, it's not my business what goes on in the back of my head. If my hair isn't curled or straightened, oh well. Perfectly, then. It is very common. Okay, wow. I had no idea. But I guess you learn something new every day. Okay, so she's going to work. He's got work soon. What's the problem? Just work on the damn engine. Okay, and I want... Thank you so much for the follow. How are you doing? I hope you're doing well. That scared me a little. We are going to... I want to have her go to a community lot. So, Joanne is one of her best friends. Does she have any teen friends, though? We could get to know Melody Tinker. Maybe we'll invite her out. Oh, my God. To, or you know what? Maybe we'll just go ourselves. Maybe we'll just go out ourselves and, meet some new friends. Because, again, she's a popularity sim. She does want to go out with Vincent, but they're not going to let her go out because their relationship is not that good. So she's better off sneaking. And she wants to be friends with Sharon. Maybe we'll go buy a handheld game. I'm just waiting for him to go to work. Okay. Oh, and that cat's back. Cute. Alright, let's go. Let me save first. And then we're going to go walk to a community lot. That one too. Oh yeah, wait. That one too. Someone someone did it when they would be on top, what they would look like with the camera, and that also wasn't very pretty. So I don't need to know that one. TikTok is wild. We're gonna just go ourselves. We're gonna go let's go to, let's see, where can we go to have some fun? I need to get new lots for these. I've been slowly updating these lots, but we could go to we could go bowling. Alright, let's go to Sugar Cube Bowling. So I'm sure there's gonna be I don't know if this is, I don't think this is the one you can eat at. So we'll have fun bowling and doing something else. And hopefully we'll meet some new teens. You've seen one. Oh, TikTok's a fabulous place. I swear, I can't deal with, part of me really wants to just delete the app, but, like, I can't. You know, I literally either get TikToks that are, I get some that are just genuinely, like, funny, and those make me smile. I get, like, stupid funny, which really make me smile. And then I get friggin' gross ones, which make me frown. And then I get ones where it's just people shit-talking other people, you know? And those ones make me go, you know? Because that puts me in a bad mood. Oh my god, I've been getting a lot of Squid Game as well. And those aren't bad, but, like, most of them are, like, spoilers for it. So it's like, you know, you gotta just, like, skip really quickly. But I, you know... Oh, great, there's an old man here. Just what I wanted. But it's like... I don't wanna, I don't even like the shit-talking ones, and I keep getting the shit-talking ones, and I don't want to see that. Like, I'm not on TikTok to listen to why people dislike so-and-so or whatever. Like, I can't do this with my mental health, you know? Like, it puts me in a bad mood. So I've been thinking of deleting it, but I don't know. Because, you know, TikTok, it's... Are you kidding me? They're laughing at me? This old-ass man? Wow. What? I didn't want to play with you people. Are you kidding me? And I know I've said it before, but, you know, TikTok itself is problematic. And I just don't understand how nobody talks about... Oh, I can't save here. How nobody talks about that part. But, like, people are so quick to, like, judge and point the finger at other people and, like, talk shit and call other people problematic when they're using an app that is problematic to talk about other people. You know? Like, that's... It's hypocritical. And I know I could get into all of that, and I don't want to because I've already gotten into it before, but this is why I'm just, like, tired of seeing all the shit talking on TikTok, because there's just... You're doing it on an app that is shitty anyway. So, like, what are you doing? It's giving you NSFW TikTok? Oh my goodness. I didn't even know that was, like... I've seen, like, you know, hinting things. Like, nothing... But nothing super NSFW. So that's crazy. You know, I have gotten some once in a while. And, like, my eyes get really wide. And I'm like, oh shit. But, like, that is, that's crazy. I'm so sorry you're getting all that stuff. You were talking about it in your English class, and oh my god, and now you're getting them. Wow. It's almost like they're listening, you know? So I remember one time, like, well, the other time I was streaming, I wanted to show off, like, Johnny Smith, because I felt like, because we had alien babies in the other house, and they were really, interesting looking. And I wanted to show off how I actually got Johnny Smith to look attractive as an alien, and then my game crashed. So, or no, my stream crashed. So here's Johnny. Here's Johnny. I definitely, you know, gave him plastic surgery, but I think he came out really nicely, and I think he's actually very attractive. So Johnny is married to, that's one attractive alien. Johnny is married to, Ophelia Smith now. They got married. They were my first round of uni, and they got married, and they have 3 kids together, and they're all aliens. But Johnny turned out really nice. Howdy. That's handsome Squidward right there. And I love his nose. Okay, I'm gonna sound like a weirdo. One of my favorite features on people are their noses. I love noses. I don't know why. I love all noses, but I guess it depends on the people's face shape. There's some things, like, I don't know, when I look at, like, specific people, like specific actors or whatever I love, I tend to be drawn to their noses. I don't know why. There's something about noses that gets me going. No, please, I don't want nose pics. No. Wait, that sounds, but nose pics, you know? Anyway, I don't want nose pics. No, thank you. But I really do like his nose. I think his nose came out really nice. Oh, and he's gonna bowl. Let's see how good he is at bowling. I don't know why he's wearing his formal wear. There we go. How are you doing, Johnny? I hope you're doing fantastic. Oh, Johnny and Johnny. I hope you are doing fantastic. Happy Thursday, everyone. Thursday. What? Why are they acting like, interesting. Johnny Sins, my beloved. Oh, not Johnny Sins. Oh, gosh. I probably will stare at their nose. I don't know what it is. I am just in love with noses. I don't know what it is. Because I guess they come in all different shapes and sizes. I like to just look at the nose compared to the rest of the face. Like, there's some people, when I look at them, I prefer eyes, but I think for the most part, I'm staring at, like, people's noses, and that's what I like about them. Oh my god, oh my goodness, Johnny, I'm so sorry to hear that. I hope you feel better. I hope you're home. Why is my game freezing? I hope you're home and I hope you can relax. If you're not home, I hope you're able to get home and just take it easy. Hopefully you don't have like the flu or anything. Everyone's thinking of Johnny Smith. But I'm so sorry to hear that. One second. Hold on one second. I need to mute myself really quickly, but I'll keep the game playing. Okay, sorry, I am back. Oh wait, we're gonna be greeted by Johnny. I love Johnny Smith. I hope you feel better though, Johnny. Definitely take it easy. You look like your eyes, Louise. Oh, I'm sure you've got a great face. I have a love-hate relationship with my eyes. Can we be the DJ? Oh my god, we can work as a DJ. That's so cool. Okay, I want her to do that. I don't like that I have downturned eyes. It pisses me off. Why is Miss Crumplebottom thinking of a baby? I wish I had upturned eyes or even like almond eyes. I'm jealous of people with that. But I have downturned eyes, and I don't like it. I do like my eyes, but it's a love-hate relationship. I also kind of like my nose. You know what? It's a struggle. I have a very round nose. Like, I don't have a nose tip very much. It's just round. It's just like it's just round. And I categorize noses into two categories. You either have a ski slope nose. What the fuck is she playing? Girl, are you... Wow. You either have a ski slope nose, or you have a slide. I have a slide nose. So my nose, literally, the nose bridge. Does this girl want to get booed off the DJ booth? what I consider a slide is like, so my nose, it goes from the nose bridge, it continues going down, and then it rounds out. So you like slide off of it like there's nothing. You just continuously go down. A ski slope I consider like an upturn nose, or anything where, you know, you go whoop and then you like lift off of it. This girl sucks ass. We're getting off the DJ booth. I definitely have a slide nose. Oh, she's a little hungry. Can we... Wait, who made hot dogs? Wait, everyone made hot dogs and I didn't get one. Alright, let's order a pour drink while we're here. I'm so sad. I'm so sad we didn't get one. I don't even know how to pronounce that name. Uh-oh. Oh no. I'm scared. Is there a witch here? Why is my game lagging? I'm scared. I can't be here too much longer, or else I'm gonna have a panic attack if my game like freezes again. Sometimes they look brown, but they're blue. That's so interesting. I wish, I'm jelly of, I mean, I love brown eyes. You know, brown's great, but I am, jelly of people who have, blue or green eyes, just because it's, I feel like they pop. And I used the filter once. Okay, we're gonna, you know what, we're gonna send her home. Because I'm just afraid of, I don't wanna, you know, I don't want my game to, like, crash. Knock on wood. But I used the filter on TikTok to look at, like, my eye color, what I would look like, and I'm mad that I don't have blue or green eyes. Damn you, genetics. But that's okay. My mom has green, but my dad is brown. So I got brown. Oh, I got brown. We love to see it. But that's awesome. You have blue eyes, Louise. I'm jelly. You prefer Sims 2 to Sims 4 because Sims 2 is your favorite. It's a unique game to be so particular. Sims 4 looks so downgrade. I feel like Sims 4 is a money grabbing. I still do love Sims 4. I still enjoy playing it. It's not my favorite. Sims 2 is definitely where it's at for me. But I definitely couldn't just play Sims 2 all the time. I think I would still get like burnt out of playing of just one Sims game. And that is why I do appreciate that all of the games are very different from each other. I do feel like Sims 4 needs a lot of work, but there are parts of it I really do enjoy. I definitely think Sims 2 though is the best, most well-rounded of the series, but I also do really enjoy Sims 3. I love Sims 3. I just wish it wasn't as laggy as it is. Each game has its pros and cons, and Sims 2, I love it, but there are parts of it that I wish were a little different. Not necessarily for the game itself, like the gameplay or anything, but the way the game is, you know, again, the cap limit for Sims, which is like 30,000 in a hood, like that really, I know I shouldn't be worried about that, but that is like worrying me a little bit, because, you know, I want to see how long this hood could go for, and just how finicky the game is, like how easily you can corrupt it. So you got to be really careful, and, you know, you don't have to be that careful in Sims 3 and Sims 4. Like, yeah, obviously you need to, like, not, you know, really mess around with it, but it takes a lot more to corrupt it, I would say, than it does Sims 2. Like, you could be doing something you think is normal in Sims 2, or like that wouldn't have any effect, and it's like, you're mistaken. So, I love Sims 2, but it is, it still has its issues. Yeah, I don't know what she was playing on that DJ booth. She was playing some weird, like, Old MacDonald had a farm baloney. Your mom and sister have blue eyes and your brother has green. I've always wanted blue or green eyes, but they stuck with. Hazel's pretty too. Isn't Hazel the one of the I could be wrong, but isn't Hazel like uncommon? Hazel's so pretty that you at least you got a little bit of green in there, right? You got green and brown mixed together, which is awesome. I love that. That's pretty. You could gray, green, or blue. I'm jealous of you guys. I'm jelly. Gray is really pretty too. I know gray exists. I know some people like to just say it's like light blue, but the tone, like the tone of the blue is like almost gone, and you got like a legit gray, and that's so pretty. Oh. Oh, I'm just stretching here. Don't mind me. Oh my god, I just heard my, like, lower back crack. That felt really good. Man, you lucky ducks. Yeah, I didn't win no genetic lottery here. Brown hair, brown eyes. Woo! This is so unique. Your eyes are so blue, it's the Flash, though. Ooh, it was a paid actor. I love that. Where can I hire this paid actor? Even The Sims 3 is the best because it's unique, even to be open world, and I love open world games. Oh, except for The Sims 4's Money Gram. I mean, The Sims 4's Money Gram because of these packs. I will say Sims 4, definitely. I've spent the most effing money on Sims 4 out of the series. You know, when I first... Why do you want to be friends with this random adult? I guess we'll call him on the phone. Because she does need aspiration points here. I don't even know where this guy is. Maybe we'll make it to friend. I don't know. We're just gonna talk to him on the phone. At first I thought it was a cool idea when The Sims 4 first came out. You know, to... well, how do I want to say this? You know, when they were talking about all these new packs, like how they were going to do expansion, stuff pack, and then they introduced game packs. I thought that was a really cool idea to add more gameplay, and I thought it was, you know, a nice price. The problem is, though, they've added so many packs of individual items that could have been lumped together in expansion packs or stuff packs, and they've separated them. So now they have an excuse to have you pay more money, which I don't like, especially with these stupid ass kits. I'm sorry. If you like the kits, that's great. I'm glad you enjoy the kits. I'm honestly annoyed that I say this all the effing time, and I'm going to say it again because it must be said. When The Sims 4 first released, they said there was no Sims 4 store like Sims 3. If you guys remember this, if you don't, like if you do, you'll know what I'm about to say. If you don't remember this, I'm telling you right now. They specifically said there was no Sims 4 store, and the stuff packs were going to replace the store content. That is why for a good year, I don't know if you guys remember this, we got stuff packs every single month. They released a stuff pack like January, February, March, April, May. They did this for like a year or half a year. like, I don't know if this was, because Sims 4 came out 2014. They did this for, like, it was the era of party, like, what was the first stuff pack? Like, the partying one. They did it for the party pack, and then the next month came out, like, backyard patio stuff. And then the next month it was something else, and then I think then we got a game pack, so they took a break, and then they gave us, like, another stuff pack. We got, like, stuff packs every month, and then they stopped, and then they started, like, you know, they just started dwindling, and then they released these kits, and you know what they say? You know what they said? Oh, these kits, these $5 kits we're releasing are now, they're replacing the Sims 4 store. They're what the Sims 4 store is equivalent to. I'm like, no. No, they're not. No, they're not. Then what the fuck is the stuff pack? Like, what is that? What is that about? So, they're literally up here lying. Again, I still play Sims 4. I still like Sims 4. But that is a blatant lie. Like, I don't know if they forgot that they did this. Or if they, I don't know. Like, I don't know if they legit forgot that they said that the stuff packs were replacing the store. But they're lying out here. They're lying through their teeth, whether they realize it or not. Hazel's brown and green mix. I'm jelly. I think it is, and I really love that. The flash of the camera is the paid actor. I love that. You're holding out on that green. I love green. My favorite combo is black hair, green eyes. My Dragonborn has black hair, green eyes. Her name is Jade. I can't wait to play Skyrim again. I have to remod it and everything, but black hair, green eyes is my favorite combo. So if you have black hair and green eyes, just know I'm very envious of you. It's my favorite combo. Alright, she wants to be friends with Viola. Viola Cap here is the daughter of Bianca and Kent Cap. And she's super pretty. Like, we've aged her up. And I think she's gorgeous. So, what do you want to do? Play and talk. I apologize, but my throat is obviously I'm having a problem here. We'll do pillow fighting. How about that? That could be fun. What's happening? Is someone, like, overheating? Hold on. Ooh, she gained that, the whatever it is. Okay, so she is now friends with him. Nice. Okay, so that works out. Alright, and then you can go eat. Alright, they're pillow fighting. That is fine. And she's home. Oh, someone said... Oh my god, now they're no longer friends again. That's my fault. Okay. I'm gonna have her quickly... I have to catch up with chat. I apologize, but... I'm gonna have her make... cinnamon rolls. And, okay, so she's going to be going to college tomorrow. Yeah, because I don't want her aging up. I want her going to college. And we're going to have to check who all is in the college bin at the moment. Well, after this. I don't know if she has to prepare these or not. Okay, a little bit. And we'll see. Hold on. Okay, sorry. I was having a coughing attack. But we're good now. Alright, where was I? Right, yeah, Sims 2 Nightlife is dine out, plus get together, plus bowling, plus some else for Sims. Right? It is. It really is. Because Nightlife added cars, bowling, the ability to go downtown, in general, restaurants, And I think it also it added something. Poker. It added some other stuff. I can't remember exactly, but it, you know, at first I thought it was a cool thing we were going to get individual packs, cuz that meant like more packs more frequently instead of waiting like half a year. But now that I realize it's, you know, they're giving us less for more money. I think it would be different if they added a shit ton of stuff to each pack instead of separating them out, but they don't do that, you know. So it's like it is a shitty cash grab. That is not your bed. This is your bed. If you want to go to sleep, use your bed. I'm gonna let her sleep though just a little bit. Alright, there's still pillow fighting around here. Oh, are they oh my god, she's sick! You gotta be kidding me. Alright, I'm gonna actually tell her to go away. Because I don't want... You gotta be kidding me, they're hugging. She's literally sick. Okay. Well, I think we're safe. I think we are safe. Hopefully. Oh, he's playing with the little cow. That's so cute. Oh. Okay, never mind. He's torturing the cow. It's crazy. Yeah, right? And the whole reason they got rid of open world was... See, and that's another thing. A lot of people were... You gotta be kidding me. A lot of people were complaining about the open world of Sims 3, saying, like, people couldn't play it. So I understand why they wanted to get rid of it, but it's still... I feel like they got rid of it too much. You know, if you don't want to do open world, at least do open neighborhood. But, you know, they obviously... You didn't gain a promotion. Oh, that stinks. Alright, well, oh well. Yeah, it's just, oh, are they walking their dog? I don't know who the frick this person... Oh, no, that's just the... Never mind. They're not walking their cat. It's, there are things I love about 4, though. Like, I think they did an incredible job with Create a Sim in building. And I do like how Sims 4 is the most inclusive of the series. You know, you can really... I know it's not 100% there, but they've taken it upon themselves to add updates in to really make it inclusive. You know, you can do that in Sims 2 and Sims 3, but you need to get a little more creative in your own sense, instead of it being like an actual option in the game, you know? So that is something I do feel like Sims 4 is good at. You know, it's up to date with life, if that makes sense. Also, like in Sims 2, you need to get a mod to have Sims of the same gender get married. Oh, I'm sorry. Okay, they can get married. So let me just put that out there. They can get married, but if you were to have, like, I have, like, Lola Curious married this girl named Amanda from, she was a downtown townie, because Lola rolled gay for me. Lola and Amanda wanted to get married, so I got them married, but it didn't say get married, it said join union. And obviously that is not really hip with the times anymore. So you have to get a mod for that. And I get it, like, this game came out in 2004, so that was not a long time ago, but you know, there were issues going on that, you know, people are stupid. Like, that's like the bottom line. But you know, that's something that does kind of suck. Like, if you don't have mods and you have a same-sex couple get married, They are, it's gonna be a union, which is stupid. So I do appreciate that Sims 4 is trying to do more to be inclusive to everyone. But besides that, gameplay wise, it needs help. It definitely needs help. I'm gonna have them try to woohoo again. I know I said 3 times. This is now going on 5. But, you know, I'm just curious. We're gonna do it one more time. If it doesn't work, I'm gonna unlock it. So, it's fine. You know. Is he almost done? Okay, relax. Oopsie. Alright, and you relax. And we're going to casual... Wait a minute. Casual woohoo. I mean, she's got 19 days, so she's getting up there. So if this doesn't work, then I am, I'm gonna just uncheck it. Alright. I'm unlocking that. Then it was just not meant to be. And we're gonna save. It's funny that in Polish kit means something not working. Oh my god, well isn't that funny? So I bet that pretty much sums up the kits though, huh? Because I know a lot of people say a lot of the kits are bugged. I don't own any of the kits. If I were to own a kit... Are you kidding me? Okay, that's fine. She could do that. If I were to own any of the kits, I think I would buy the vacuuming one. Because I have always wanted vacuums in Sims. In the Sims game, period. I've always wanted vacuums just to have my Sims have something to do. So, I haven't bought it yet, but that one is definitely on... That would be the one I'd buy. I know, I know Sims was only releasing kits for October. So all we're getting is kits. So exciting. I know that they've teased a couple of them, but I probably won't be buying any of them. Oh, the phone is ringing. The phone is ringing. We'll be right there. I never liked Wonder Pets. I'm sorry. I hated that. Oh, I left the cinnamon rolls out. Oh, is he answering the phone? Okay. You're calling a child at midnight. No. What is wrong with you? Alright, you could do your homework. Oh, nice. She gained a skill point. Uh-oh. What is that? Can't be a burglar because, everyone's awake. Wait, which cow? Was I talking about a cow earlier? I don't remember now. Crap, I have, like, short-term memory loss or something. I never remember what I was talking about, like, 2 minutes ago. It's a problem. I can't help it. All this family does is go on the toilet and take baths. Alright, Louise, no problem. Enjoy doing the dishes. I don't think Sims and Sims 2 sneeze unless they're sick. Because I don't think allergies in this game exist yet. I think allergies were introduced in Sims 3. So typically when Sims sneeze, they have some sort of... It's either a cold or... There's a couple different sicknesses in this game. There's cold, flu, and I think the flu can turn into pneumonia, which is how it kills your sim. Is it just those 3? They can have a cold, the flu, and pneumonia, and then they can also get poison ivy. They can, get overheated. And they can freeze. I think those are, the 3 that happens with them as well. All right, well, you're in a pretty good mood. What's your hobby? Oh, tinkering, that's right. I don't really have anything for you to do. I don't think you could work on this car, can you? No. And they really have no money, so I don't want to keep spending money for them. He's just going to stand here, I guess. He doesn't want to get an A+ report card. All right, you know what? Why don't you practice painting? You could do that. And how are you doing out here? You do need to use the toilet. So we'll do that. It must be cheap and low quality too. That's another Lily, thank you so much for the 2,000 points to the boost challenge. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. So the kits. This is another thing that pisses me off. They're $5, right? That's honestly, like, okay, yeah, $5 isn't too bad, but that's $5 before tax. Depending on where you live, you're paying quite a bit of money for less items than a stuff pack. Oh my god, she's gonna slap her mom. So I live in Illinois, right? Thank you for the hydrate as well, Lily. I hope you're doing fantastic. I can't believe they're up. God, just leave her alone. Man, she needs social, though. I'm going to have her go chat with an adult. Let's chat with Antonio. So I live in Illinois. We got, you know, the Illinois tax. I don't know if our tax is higher than most states, but we have pretty shitty tax. Now, typically, let's just say, because again, I've never bought a kit yet. They're $5 with sales tax and everything. When all is said and done, I think I'm paying closer to $7 than $6. I'm paying like maybe like six something, but if you wanted to round that up, it would be $7. I can't confirm that, I guess, because I haven't bought a kit. But it pretty much checks out with stuff packs, and like you're not paying $10 for a stuff pack, you're paying closer to $12. You know, when I buy expansion packs, they're not $40, they're like $42, you know? And again, I know it's like a $2 difference, but it's the principle of it, because not only am I then paying like $7 for a kit that's $5, $7 is only $3 away from $10, which is a stuff pack, and I'm getting less shit. You know what I mean? And on top of that, is it higher? Oh my god, I can't even imagine. And that's another thing I was wanting to get into with that. So depending on where you live, it's $5, right? I'm just gonna use Canada as an example. I've been told, because I do have people that watch me that are Canadian, when all is said and done with the tax, buying a kit, they pay almost $9 for a kit, maybe even over $9. I can't remember exactly what they said. That is $1 away, $1 from a $10 stuff pack. And I know, like, currency, it's like different in every country, but it's still the fact that they're paying $5 in whatever currency they have, you know, in Canadian dollars, but it'd be $5. And it's like the same thing, you know, so it's so close to a stuff pack price for less. This is why I don't get kits. Like, you shouldn't be charging anyone for a kit, you know, like the $10 price, that should be it. That should be it, period. Like, you shouldn't be coming out with anything else unless they're free. You know what I mean? Like, I don't get this $5 kit situation. I'm not on board with it. And all that's coming out is kits this month. So, woo! Hallelujah, I guess. Not really. I'm so glad you're doing well, Lily. I'm doing great. Thank you for asking. And thank you again for the boost thingy, point thingy, and for the hydrate. Yeah, it's a mod. It's called Sims 2 Clean UI mod. If you just Google Clean UI mod for Sims 2, you should find it. It's very popular. I know there were a couple others being made. Like there's a black one being made, not by the same creator. This is by someone else. A black one, a green one, and a pink one. But the white one is fully out there. Why do I see flies? Am I missing something that needs to be cleaned? But there are okay, oh, here we go. This is why there's flies. The white one is fully functional, and it's available, yeah, if you search Clean UI mod. It's really nice. I do love the original blue look, like, because it's very nostalgic, but I'm in love with the Clean UI. It really makes the game updated feeling, and I really enjoy it. And it's clean looking, which is, I like that. It's sleek. It's about $7 Canadian for Kit on Origin. Oh my, wait, and that's without tax. Oh my God, so it's even worse. So Lily, would you say when all is said and done, are you paying over or close to $10 with tax for a kit? That's absolutely ridiculous. Like, that's ridiculous. I don't understand. No, she's losing enthusiasm from sports. Alright, then why don't you go, she likes sports too, right? Why don't they both, yeah, why don't you in, oh, she's not awake yet, hold on. Oh wait, not Lawrence. Pickles. Play with Trinity. That's what I want her to do. And they're gonna go, oh, you know, I'm gonna lock in. She's gonna do her homework, when she, is done playing, I think. But I want to see them have fun together. That's so crazy. So I wouldn't say, I think the only thing that they, so the Sims 4 UI is still very much different than this. I don't know if the only thing, because I really haven't compared it, so I don't think they didn't actually take the Sims 4 UI and, like, convert it to Sims 2. I think they made it from scratch. But I know the cursor is Sims 4, like my little cursor here. I know that is from Sims 4. But I don't think this UI down here, I think this, I could be wrong though. I was under the impression it was made from, you're done already. It was made from scratch. And they took inspiration from it, but I could be wrong. But I do know this cursor is from Sims 4. One kit costs like 25% of the DLC. That is ridiculous. Salaries are lower, but it looks, it's still like they really, man, I want them to just play together. Like, is this too much to ask? Like, I want them to like continuously play, and they're not doing that. Ooh, damn, that was a smooth move right there. Alright, let's see them do it again. Or not. Are they still playing or what? You know, I'm sick of you people. I just want them to play soccer continuously, and they're like, nah. I think it's because their fun is full, but like, that shouldn't matter. That's not fair. Okay, I'm gonna have her eat, and then I'm gonna let her go to sleep for a little bit, since she was up most of the night. And she's got work today. Oh, is today the day? Okay, I gotta make sure I, what time do you come home? 3, and 6. Okay, so they'll be okay. She's gotta go to college today, so I gotta remember to send her to college before 6 p.m. And then, or else she's gonna miss her opportunity, so I'll just have to keep an eye for that. It's still just, I think the whole concept is ridiculous, and these kits shouldn't exist. They should be a part of, like, the stuff packs, you know? It's about $8 with tax. That's so close to $10. It's ridiculous to me. Welcome back, Louise. What time is it? Oh my god, it's almost 3:30. It was just 2 o'clock. It literally was just 2 o'clock. Ooh, he finished his painting. Hold on. Hold on, before you go to school. 52 simoleons. That's pretty good for a little kid. He's rich. Okay, so they're going... She's gonna go to work. And they're gonna go to school. Man, I love that they actually back up. Like, I just... Sims 2, I am very biased since I play Sims 2 the most. So, if, you know, for those who don't know, I definitely play Sims 2 the most out of all of the games. I do also play a lot of Sims 3, but I haven't in a while because I have to remod it, and I got tired of remodding it, so I took a break, but I should be almost done with it. And I brought Sims 4 back, and I do enjoy Sims 4, but I don't play it as much as the others. Okay, your carp will be here in like 2 seconds. Where was I going with that? Shit, I literally forgot my train of thought. I was gonna say something about Sims 2. Oh, but playing Sims 2 so much, it makes me really appreciate the attention to detail they have in this game. You know, opening car doors, backing up out of the driveway, having to get bottles out of the fridge. You know, it's, they just really paid attention to the details of the game, and I really respect that. Like, they really put their whole heart and soul into the making of this game to make it the perfect upgrade to Sims 1. And I feel like we're slowly going backwards. Sims 3, I would still say, is an upgrade in its own way. There was things about it I felt like weren't an upgrade, but I think that's just hard to justify, because if you go from something like Sims 1 with the fixed Okay, I haven't showed you guys yet. Hold on. I gave Alexander Goth a huge makeover, and I haven't showed you guys yet since he came out of college, so drum roll. At least I think he looks good. I guess, you know, he's probably gonna just look like normal to you guys. He still looks the same but different. Okay, anyway. Going from Sims 1 to Sims 2 was a huge jump, and I feel like having the game in 3D anyway, with like no fixed camera angles or anything like that, already set the bar like way high. You know, it was easy for Sims 2 to look as good as it did, but it still holds up to today. Like, it's not just like, it wasn't an easy, like, oh, Sims 2 is good because look at Sims 1. Like, Sims 2 is good because it's good, you know? They really put detail and attention into it. Sims 3, I think, was an upgrade with the open world itself. I feel like that just made, like, a whole new... it opened up a whole new can of worms in a good way. And it was unique with that. Create a style, open world. The Sims in Sims 3 are not my favorite, but they're still fun. Like, I still enjoy them. But Sims 4, since they got rid of that open world and the create a style, and they went back to, like, swatches like swims, like Sims 2, it felt like a downgrade. So it's just kind of, you know, I guess it is what it is, but I I do like Sims 4, but there's a lot of things about it that I think need work. Okay. So here is Alexander Goth. He is back from university, and I gave him a big makeover. Not big. Like, obviously I didn't like change his like facial features or anything because I've already done that. But I gave him a new hairdo. I gave him facial hair, and I changed his glasses. Yes, babies are objects. Like, what the fuck is that? Like, pardon my French, but what is that? Why are they objects? Like, that's stupid. I'm just... Ugh. It just really bothers me. Because Sims 4 has so much potential. It has so much potential. And they give us the bare minimum. You know? I don't know. But here's Mr. Alexander Goth. Again, I didn't, you know, maybe I just hyped him up too much. But I did give him a clay hair. I felt like it kind of fit him, though. I usually don't give my Sims clay hairs, but I had it and I thought it looked good. And I gave him facial hair. Loving the soul patch. But we also cannot forget Mr. Alexander here had a teen pregnancy at the last effing minute with Lucy Burb. And Lucy was not in the same round as him. So Lucy is still technically a teenager, but she's about to go to college when we go back, if she wants to, when we go back to Pleasant View. But this is Mr. Alexander, and this is him from the side. Although, like, I did give Alexander a makeover from when he was a teen, but, like, that was a long time ago. Like, I needed to give him a whole new face because his face was unsalvageable. So this is what my Alexander, though, looks like right now. And, I think he's looking really good. But I haven't showed him yet from when I gave him his makeover, so there he is. You can't play Sims 4 in English because some people use VPNs to buy stuff cheaper. So, do you... Wait, so what do you play it in then, Polly? Like, is that what you do then to buy stuff cheaper? Do you use a VPN? I'm behind. Let me scroll back up. Right? Time flies when you rant about Sims 4. We love to see it. I gotta keep an eye on the time. The only difference is expansions are a bit cheaper in your region. That's good at least, but still. Those expansion packs need to be full, like Sims 3. Sims 3 expansion packs, oh my god. Sims 3 understood the assignment when it came to expansion packs. I can't tell you which one. Okay, my favorite is Island Paradise, but that's just because it added... Island Paradise added things to the game that we've never had before, and I really love that. But literally every pack is good. Ambitions, World Adventures, Generations. I don't think they had one bad expansion pack with Sims 3. They were all iconic in my eyes. You haven't bought anything for Sims 4. It's just too expensive. I just play Sims 3 since I already have. Yeah, and honestly, you really only need Sims 3. I mean, if you're content with Sims 3, just keep playing Sims 3 because that game, you will never run out of content. Again, because it's open world, you can literally, like, and depending on the worlds you live in, oh my goodness, you can just, your Sims can go in, like, oh, I'm kind of feeling like scuba diving today. Okay, go do that. I kind of feel like going to the amusement park. If you have, like, the boardwalk set, you could go do that. I kind of feel like finding a unicorn tonight. You can go do that. Like, there's literally endless content. I feel like being a firefighter. You can do that. You know? It's just like Sims 3, never-ending content. It's great. It's fantastic. I really wish they would update the damn babies. Like, I don't know what the heck the wait is. I mean, and I'm going to be honest, toddlers in Sims 4 are my favorite. I really like what they did to the toddlers. I love toddlers in Sims 2 and Sims 3. But there's something about the way that they changed the toddler stage for 4. I really do enjoy it. And if they could do that with babies, like, hurry it up, because I'm tired of them being objects. And I know there's people out there that are like, I don't even care anymore. Like, they've wasted enough time. And I'm like, true, but I need them to be updated because these babies are worse than Sims 1 babies. They are literally worse than Sims 1 babies. That was Sims 4 S hair. It was a clay hair. Oh, I've been exposed. I'm glad you think he's cute, though. You don't play Sims 4 anymore, just 2 and 3. I don't like that. I have a height mod in my game, you know, for that reason, because I don't like that teens and adults are the same height, and you can't really tell them apart. Okay. We're going to call college. I want to apply for scholarships again, because I want to see if any more now qualify for her. I doubt it, but let's check. And then we're going to send her to college. I do hate that. Alright, she doesn't get anything. I just, but yeah, you know, and if you don't like Sims 4, you always got Sims 2 and Sims 3. And I still love all of them for their own reasons, but Sims 2 is my favorite. Alright, Lily, enjoy your lurk. You play Sims 4 in Polish, but I prefer playing in English for most. But I see. I didn't think about that. Like, a lot of mods that are in English, I see now. I never really thought about that. Alright, let's move her to college. We just sent that kid child support. Nobody's here to wish us goodbye, but that's okay. Not like anyone would anyway, because her family sucks. And... Alright, so we'll be seeing her in college. Can't wait. Yeah, we're in the car. When the frick is he taking drum lessons? Damn, he got 200 bucks, though. I need to put that in his account. Oh, shit. Why are we... Oh, she's zooming. Why are you... Oh, you guys don't have degrees. Alright, well, that's fine. I don't care. Oh, my God. They're freaking out. Oh, she needs a body skill point. Alright, I'll lock that in, and I'm gonna have her actually, go work out then. Since she can. Oh boy, you guys are not doing well. Not doing well whatsoever. Okay, why don't you do your homework? Just so we could get that out of the way. And... Oh, barnacles. Barnacles, okay. Let me... Can I... Hello? Bank account. We're gonna deposit 200 into his account. And then we're gonna do his homework. He took drum lessons, I guess, so he's getting that 200. Just so he has it. I forgot to check how much Lila has before she left, but also I don't think she had any, so I guess we're okay. Who the frick is that? Oh, Viola. Alright, and then you need fun. Oh. I know you're all exhausted. I wanted him to go fishing too. You know what? Hold on. Don't look. I'm not doing this. I think my music stopped again. Energy. Don't look. I didn't do it. Okay. And then we're gonna fish using a worm. Oh yeah, my music did stop. Alright, there we go. Back to Animal Crossing music. I have heard of Paralyzed. I haven't heard about it lately. Like, I don't know if anything, like, recently has been updated about it. I'm not a patron to their Patreon either. But I have some friends that are, and, they said, like, the stuff looks really good for the most part. And, I think that's pretty cool. I have high hopes for it, but I don't want to get my hopes up too high, you know, just because I want to still be, I'd rather be surprised than disappointed, but I don't think I'm going to be disappointed with Pair of Lives because what I've seen so far, I am enjoying. The style isn't my favorite. I definitely am someone who prefers a more realistic style over cartoony, but I still will play it. Like, I still enjoy Sims 4 Maxis Match, but I usually do a Maxis mix, so Maxis Match and Alpha mix. So I'm hoping that could be done with maybe some custom content in Pair of Lives, because I know they said they were allowing mods. But, you know, with that being said, it does look really interesting. And I do like that they take into account what a lot of their fans and patrons are requesting. And then they do polls on that, and whichever one wins, you know, like they'll add in and stuff. I'm just hoping we'll see it relatively soon or hear like a release date. Maybe sometime next year we'll hear a release date. I don't know. I know they said it's gonna take a couple years, but I think Pair of Lives has been like in the talks. I could be wrong, but I thought it was since maybe 2018, 2019 was the first time I heard about it. I could be wrong, though. I don't really remember. But I know it blew up last year, 2020, I think. It blew up in being talked about, because I knew a lot of Simmers were talking about it. No, he didn't catch anything yet. Alright, so 2 days left for them. So that was their 4th day. We got one more day with them, but I think we'll have to save that for next time. So it's already almost 4 o'clock. Who the frick is calling? Let's answer the phone. And why don't you clean up? Man, I just want him to get one fish. Oh. Alexa Star. We're talking about a dream date. Interesting. Alright, why don't you go get leftovers? But it would be exciting to hear, like, a release date. Hey, Joe, how are you doing? I hope we're doing good. See, that's what I'm nervous about, too. I'm nervous it's gonna get overhyped. The stuff I've seen, like the customization, the free roam of customization, like it's not, there's a term for it. Shit, I forgot the term. It doesn't snap, you know, to specific, like, tiles. Oh, God, that scared me. Corrupt Zen, thank you for the quack. I appreciate it. I hope we're doing well. I really do like what I've seen. But, again, I don't want to get too excited, because I feel like that would make room for disappointment. And I hate saying that because I know they're putting in so much work and they're doing, you know, God's work making this game that could rival The Sims. But for my own personal self, I don't want to get too excited. Hey, Just Right, how are you doing? I hope we're doing good as well. I'm doing great. I hope you're doing fantastic. Oh. Alright, well, she's probably gonna wake up to use the toilet soon. Alright, you're gonna... Oh, he got a boot. We'll sell that boot. And we're gonna sell that fish anyway, because we need the money more than we need the food. And he didn't gain any fun from that. So why don't you go blow bubbles? And I don't know if you're using the right bed. No, okay. So you could go to sleep. I'll let her sleep. It's fine. And then he needs to come blow bubbles. And then go to bed. I'm glad you're doing good, Joe. That is awesome to hear. What time is it? So it's almost 4. Hold on. I'm thinking of saving here. I apologize if you guys just joined. I'm so sorry. Because they got one more day left. I got one more day left. And, hold on. Sorry, I got a text from my mother. Okay. All right, we're good. They got one more day left. And, I feel it by the time like that day finishes, I think it's gonna be closer to 4:30, and that's like way too late. So I'd rather end it here, and then the next time we play, we'll have one more day left, and the twins are gonna age. So Lawrence and Trinity are going to age to teenagers. Oh, that's exciting. So I'm gonna have to remember to look at. So he's a Pisces. She's a Scorpio. And wait, no, they got 2 days. Wait, shit. Oh, are they not? All right, just kidding. They might not age. I might age them up a day early. I don't know. Well, I'll think about that. But he's a Pisces, she's a Scorpio, so I'll have to like determine what their aspirations are if I decide to do that. But tomorrow, I will be live tomorrow around 12 p.m. Central Standard Time, which is my new time because mornings are kind of hectic for me. So now we're doing 12 p.m. Central Standard Time. So tomorrow though, I'll be live with more Resident Evil Village. We're playing it on hardcore mode. And I don't think I'm going to be finishing it tomorrow. I think I need at least 2 more streams of it. But we'll be doing that tomorrow. And then no stream on Saturday. I'll be live Sunday though. And we'll be back with Sims on Sunday. I just don't know which one. If I get Sims 3 done, maybe we'll start Sims 3. If not, maybe we'll do more of my Sims 4 Legacy, or maybe we'll do more Sims 2. I don't know. I don't like playing the same Sims game too much in a row because I feel like I'll get burnt out. So if I like, balance it out, it helps me from getting burnt out, and then I end up craving the game later, So let me save one more time. Let me thank you guys in the activity feed really quickly. So thank you guys, first of all, for hanging out with me and joining. I really do appreciate it. Thank you for all the sound alerts today, the hydrates, posture checks, saves, stretches, all of those. I really do appreciate it. And thank you for the follows as well today. You guys are awesome. Thanks for enjoying the stream. Oh my goodness, Kelly, that scared me. Thank you for the wow as well. I do appreciate it. Mr. Bunny, thank you for the 3-month resub today as well. I really appreciate it. Thank you so, so much. And I think that is it. I don't know how that scared me. It literally did. I guess I was so focused on talking. It scared me. I would like to raid though today, so if you guys want to stick. Oh no, I literally just changed the screen when you did the awkward fart, so it didn't go off. Oh, I'm so sorry, Kelly. I am so sorry, and I can't redeem or like refund a like sound alert request. I don't know why. It lets me refund other stuff, but I can't do that. So I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. You too, Mari. I hope you have a great weekend as well. I do want to raid though, so if you guys want to stick around for the raid, that would be awesome. Let me just open my Twitch on my phone real quick. Sensational's live. Okay, so I tried to raid Sensational last time, like a couple of raids ago, and they unfortunately they literally ended right when I raided. So I'm gonna check really quickly. Hold on, I'm gonna mute myself. Hold on. Hold on, I just want to make sure they are not ending before I do it again. But I have an ad, so give me a second. I'm sorry, Kelly. I hope you have a good weekend as well, Louise. Okay, give me 1 second. Okay, I can't tell. I think that I think there's okay. We're just gonna go for it. We're gonna go for it. All right. So let me get this raid going. So if you guys want to stick around for the raid, Tsum raid is what I typically have going on. So Tsum raid. That's about it with whatever emotes you want to use. And yeah, that's all I got. I don't have any fun raid message because I'm lame. But thank you guys for hanging out with me today. You work tomorrow. Oh, that's okay, Kelly. But I'm off. Ooh, nice. Okay, I'll definitely be back Sunday then with more Sims. I'm sorry you're gonna miss Resident Evil, but that's okay. I love you guys. Thank you guys for hanging out with me today. Enjoy the raid. Enjoy the rest of your day. Rest of your night. Yes, I don't know why I just had a brain fart there. I feel like I'm forgetting something, but I love you guys. Enjoy the raid, and I will see you guys tomorrow. All right, guys. Bye.